I can picture what you're thinking of. My imagination's not enough. Oh, no, it's not safe to say what you're always looking for. Hey, someone to make you feel like. Don't wanna think of all the who's that you can pick and choose. I wanna make you feel like. Talk about us like you want it. Stop talking like, ooh, we ain't lost it. You don't seem to know, ooh, oh, you're on cruise control. Don't wanna think of all the rules that you can pick and choose. I wanna make you feel like you talk about us like you want it. Stop talking like, ooh, we ain't lost it. You don't seem to know, ooh, oh, you're on cruise control.
Walking on the moon.
One moment to escape. You're walking on the moon. I've never been.
All our trouble seems to fade away. This is how I feel when you take me to some levels that I've never been.
Yo, how we doing, everybody? Good afternoon. I think it's not afternoon yet. How we all doing, everybody? How goes it? Welcome to stream. What's up, Porcupine? Yes, Shift Summer League starts today. The official league play matches do begin. That is what we'll be covering all day today. We've got Europe to start here in like 20-ish minutes. We'll be going for about 3 hours. We'll take a little bit of a break. We'll come back at 6 my time, and then we'll run it again for North America. We've got Pirates on a boat, so should be a good one. What's up, Slash? Hey, Fabled. Yuko, how you doing? Good to see you, Mom. Genesis, what's up? Appreciate all the follows. What's up, broing? Pedestrian, how you doing? Archangel, good seeing you. Good seeing you. How's everybody? Should probably boot up the Rocket Leagues. I'm good, man. I'm good. Started as a mess today. I have a nerve test for my back in 2 hours. Rip, dude. Busy day. Busy. Rooting for Jobless this tournament. You Jolie fan? Nice, dude. I'll make sure I pass along the love. I also am a big Oli fan. He's a good dude. I managed him in Germany for a little bit. And good kid. A bit of a goof, but good kid. We could make sure our overlays work, but instead we're going to play ranked. Prediction that Steve have Java. Really? People forget that Jobless was like, I mean, they've got obviously an interesting history with the whole redemption thing and whatnot, but and then Resolve's like, yo, let's take 2/3 of the team, and then they rebuilt and still performed like top 8 potential. So I'm very interested to see how Nas fits into the team. You may see Nas have like a breakout performance. We'll see. Should be full though. Yeah, Luke, I'm hoping so. That guy's kickoff was super late. Delayed 50. And that guy's asleep at the wheel. Hope you guys are okay with the music today. It's just a Rocket League soundtrack. That way it's DMCA. Free. We don't have to worry about, you know, Banarinos. That was a bad touch. I wanted to dunk him, and I challenged very aggressively. I saved my dude. On the respawn. Hit him with it. I ran out of boost. Nice, good dunk. Sadade Loki, the best French shots out of the Big Four. Should be a good matchup. Yeah, it should be fun. We're the featured match for game 2 or 3, I think. Like the schedule for today is pretty stacked. I think they're the premier match for the 3rd game of the day, which is up against Resolve. Oh, he bumped me. Rude. Don't take the boost. I want it. All right, we're good. Got CT the first time today? Yo, congrats, dude. Don't look at chat and try to shoot. You might miss. Almost out. Wow, great pass. I think it was flying. Mainstream covering the best matches? I think so, yeah. I don't know who's doing EU broadcast. I think it's Cole and Stumpy with, I think Jar, who you guys probably don't know Jar Jam, but he's a good dude. Just play Among Us with him too. And then oops. And then I think NA is what? Hootie, because he's with Oxygen, so that makes sense. And then I think the LG boys, Corelli in the space. That was a bad touch. Yeah, NA is gonna be a vibe. Nice shot. Yeah, we have Pirates on a boat later today, and I know our third match is G2, or maybe yeah, we have the team of Talk and TKRL and Nitrous. Fun. We have Fun as the second match, which should be really good, and then I think we have G2 as the third match. I tried to delay that as much as I could. Rotate near, click paths. He's gonna beat me. No, I missed. I was still able to get boost. Nice. Bang. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's how we do it. Harmony on Sadonic. Get out. Get out, Hippo. That was a very quick game. Chat, you think we have time for another one? Can we get gambling predictions? Yeah, I'll put them up for 10 minutes for y'all. Predictions are up. Think they'll do well with Nas? Yeah, I would hope so. Guy wants to party up. We'll do one. Pilot at the end of the day, and I know this is maybe an insensitive thought. I don't think anybody deserves any type of thing. I think you have to earn that spot, and let's call it what it was. Alpha and Radosin played better, so they kept the spot. So I think the difficulty is, like, to me, it's telling when other French teams are like, yeah, let's not pick this guy up. Why that is or what happened, I don't know, but man, we can't get a Q. Like, we only got 10 minutes, man. We gotta hurry up. I can't get to that. Right away for his touch. No. Nice. Can you follow through? Uh-oh. On me. I was turning off my music. I was muting my music and getting boost because there was an ad playing. Oh, he actually won that. Oh, it's too powerful. Too much power. No. Nice. He messed up. I messed up twice. That was really, really bad. And they've got all the boost. Probably goal. Yeah, I messed up really bad there. Team of Rocket League soundtrack takes me back. Yeah, man. We're trying to play a little bit of nostalgia today. He's me right there. Oh, I got Goomba'd. It worked out. I have no boost. Music back yet? Oh, it is. There we go. Music be back. Fine, please, please. Oh, no boost, please. Play it for him a little bit. Dang. God, I haven't heard this song in a long. I have not heard this song in a while. I gotta stay close because I have my boost. Does he got one more? Oh, I messed up. My challenge has been really bad this game. All right, we got 6 minutes. This can't go long. It's not good. Unlucky. Double unlucky. Oh no. The issue is if we have a comeback and it goes OT, like we've got to win. We just need 4 very convincing goals. Because if we don't have them, oh, I thought we were passing. That's a goal for them. All right, we can FF. We can FF. Unlucky. It happens. That was terrible. All right, let me get into the series. Goat and Ferret, appreciate the follows, guys. All good, man. We played terrible. Turns out we actually had time. The players still aren't in the lobby. At least we're on time, chat. That's all that matters. Chat, predictions are up. Just as a reminder of what's going on today. Shift Summer League. It is a 10-team double round robin. So all these teams are going to play each other twice. We've got 3 matches today, 3 matches tomorrow. We'll do that every 3 weeks. Or every week for 3 weeks. We're covering Jobless. So Oli, Ixo, and Nas. Nas is the new addition that they're playing with. Whether he sticks with the team or what happens, we don't know. But should be fun. Yeah, I hope you're doing well as well, Dan. Appreciate you tuning in on the YouTubes, man. I want to listen to that song. Nas is in the roster? Yeah. There. Dan, sorry it took so long to see your message, man. My chat wasn't forwarding. Jesus. It's part of the Rocket League soundtrack? The heck? Yo, what up, Dark? Yo, me too, Dark. I'm super excited to watch him. I'm dying already. I think we all agree he's super good. I think we all agree he's super good. He's super good. I'm just curious to see like how he fits in. This is aggressive. Like actual super aggressive. Kinda, Luke, kinda.
What's that sound? That's the sound.
All right, guys are in the test lobby at least, so should be getting things going soon here, chat. Which gives me time actually to fix my overlays. Give me 1 sec. Showing up for everybody. Those logos are really hard to see. Again, chat, it's test lobby. Should be fun. If you guys don't know the two rosters that are going to be competing right now out of the gate, we have Sadade and Jobless. If you guys don't know Sadade, Sizen, Rizfox, and how do you say... Does anybody know how to say MTZR's name? Mr. Master... I don't know how you say his name. I don't know how you say that. His first name is Mathis. Where's Nas? He'll join. He's right there. See him? Well, you guys can't see him, but it is Waka, but I'm talking about the other team. It is Matzer. Matzer. His first name is Mathis, so. All right, I think we're good. I think we're doing it. I think it's about that time, chat. All right, here we go. Let me bump up the audio. And let's get into it, chat. First and foremost, welcome everybody to Shift Summer League. This is going to be the Jobless POV. Ixo, Nas, and Oli. Nas being the new addition, obviously former M80. Coming on over back home and seeing what the boy can do. It's going to do it with a quick infield pass to Oli to put it away and strike first. A great start to the boys, and let's talk about the awkwardness of the situation. Shift Summer League, right? For a long time, people have had the discussion of, do we go with a league play or do we go with an open circuit format? And to that I say, ¿por qué no los dos? Why not both? Why don't we do both formats and give the best of both worlds? So Shift Summer League in partnership with Oxygen and the boys over there have teamed up and provide us just that. 10 of the best teams in the world for both NA and EU. Battling for 3 weeks. Double round robin, playing each other, every team twice. And for some reason, some organizations feel like they need to be paid to enter, so we're going to miss out on that level of competition. But for everybody else, good practice. Good way to test new rosters and some early looks in different iterations. And some familiar faces. Case in point, Sadade bringing in Sizen, who used to be on that Vitality roster before Zen came in. And they won 5 in a row. So, should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. I'm your host, Lawler. I'll be casting all weeks for Jobless, and over in North America, we'll cover Pirates on a Boat. If you guys are going to stick around and hang out, would appreciate follows and all that fun stuff. But with that, let's jump into the matches. Let's focus up. Minute and a half gone on by. Jobless again had that 1 goal that came off early, but it's going to be 2 as soon as I start talking again. Ixo, free double. We've seen his peaks before. Ixo, when he was on that former Oxygen roster, felt like it was kind of make or break. Either he popped off and they dominated, or they kind of fell short. Seeing throughout these series if you can kind of carry through that and continue that along. Obviously, a lot of eyes going to be on Nas and seeing if he can kind of be unleashed on this team. Which takes a lot of the pressure off of Oli, who mechanically quite talented. Came in originally with Heroic a long time ago. It's another double touch save. Mats are able to be there. But slow and methodical so far. Controlling well in the midfield. As Jobless takes turns. Passing the torch and putting shots on target. It's another good save by the defense on the blue half. Controlled in front of the net. Going to be popped up extremely high. Reads the corner, but so does Rise. Fox able to get to it. Passes it over. It's actually an own team pass, but Ixo easy defense. Now Sapai solo play. Goes to the ceiling. Pinches it straight down. And Ixo luckily there to bail him out. Goes to the outside, but not before Sadade. Comes back with some possession. Almost a flip reset. Ends up not connecting. And luckily it's a little bit wide and leads to a wide open net. Jobless up 3-0 game 1 at halftime. Good start so far here from Jobless. Calm and collected. Good midfield control. We'll say a couple missed opportunities though for Sadade. Nas with a little boost. Plays it nice and slow. Brings in the defender, and then it's a big clear the other way. You have to be careful off the backboard. As Oli going to rotate through and get a little bit tripped up. Still plenty of time bought and should be just fine. Kicks back out. He has a big 50, but it's read well. And a mistouch on the backboard from Ixo. Low boost, can't get his nose on it. Open for Oli to neutralize that one a bit better. 50's got to be met head on, and unfortunately it's a little bit high, so it pinches out. Chat, how's audio? How is video? Is everything feed-wise looking clean? We're pushing 8K bitrate at 1080-60, so should be fine. But let me know. I'll try to make adjustments on the fly if I can. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks for being here. It's a little bit earlier than our normal streaming time, but always happy to get up a little bit earlier for some Rocket League action. Nas high flying solo play, looking for the flip reset, gets challenged quite aggressively. That's her and team in pursuit, trying to maintain possession with a back pass, but all low on boost. It's gonna be tough to make something happen as they just try to bait out challenges and bait out defenders. Should be a quick counterattack, and all Ixo needs to do is one touch on target. That one's gonna roll in, and Jobless increases their lead yet again to 3. A little bit of an overcommit here from Sadate. You heard me mention low boost in the corners, not a whole lot to be working with. And I like the slow play, you know, the controlled 50s. I don't know why the draw is playing. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. It's a pre-built overlay that I have that uses their layout, so should be good now. Hello? Size and good demo on the back end. Again, a lot of reliance on these players. Hey, we're expecting you to be there, make a good touch. Because that allows me to move downfield or rotate out. And if one of those players is gone, problems can occur. That's going to take a wide rotation and play that around. Oli right on the nose. Able to put it in the midfield, but do not expect follow-up. Soft touches play around. It didn't feel past. You're thinking maybe one more to get past, but instead leads to a demo size and out of the play. You see him on the respawn here. Nas is going to be there. Disruption in front of the net and going to back on out. Each so happy to just watch it and power this one through. And Oli's in position. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get called off on this one. Probably safer. Yeah, no disrespect to Sadate, but I would assume a team that is 2/3 starting members and some really good talent included with Nas to have a little bit better job than a newly formed roster. So no disrespect to the roster, but again, this is a good test for them. I think Jobless is probably one of the top 2, top 3 coming into this. Very happy that they allowed me to cast for them, but yeah, I think out of all the rosters that are in this, I mean, obviously you look at Oxygen as one of the highly touted. You can also talk about that Resolve team that has shown flashes as well with Cash and the boys. But you just never know. We were looking at that other Spanish team as Pataco. I have no idea what the Luna Galaxy complexity combo is going to look like. So, yeah, should be interesting. A lot of goals scored here, though. Shots in favor of Sadate and kind of tells the story for Jobless. Not afraid to be a little bit patient, sit back a little bit. And while Sadate, a lot of times on the offensive half, 55% of the time it shows, those counterattacks have been proven lethal. A little bit of an overcommit. They play a little bit more careful in that midfield, maybe not send as many. Might be able to sustain that offense and then find some more goals. See what happens in the game 2. Again, these are best of 5s, by the way, chat. They started without Sizen in lobby. That was weird. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. That was odd. Sizen was changing his car and the game started without a minute. Can't be doing that. Big mistakes already on the back end. This could be a chance for Jobless to punish. A good demo through should open up some opportunity to clear it out. They do just that. This Fox, that was the one that opened it up. Good demo. And play the other way. It's up to Oli and Ixo working together. Can he get the beat over the top? He does. Enough boost to get one more touch in. And it does not. Can't. Some ass off the ceiling. Not going to chase after. Just going to roll on out. Low boost. A good meet by Oli. Jobless on the back foot. Sazen can't quite get around it. So big counterattack chance here for Jobless. Flip reset. Pass one. A bump paired with it. But shot not quite on target. Both teams jockey for possession. As we go back and forth yet again. Oli with the solo. Flip reset. Somehow gets it around, but no one there to receive that pass. Ridiculous angle as Nas tries to go for a bouncer self-pass. I really like how Jobless is spacing. It could be a bit more aggressive, but they are really providing their teammates the space to make movements happen, and this is what happens when you have all that space. Again, spreading out. Ixo just making himself available. Low boost doesn't matter. He's there to receive it. Jobless again on the board first. Taking a little bit longer this time. Hoping to increase their lead and put themselves on match point. Would be a great start to the day, as the boys obviously looking for that new home. Strong performances here. Good way to turn the heads, and that applies to everybody in this tournament. Big clear. Probably going to be sent right back. Oli actually had a missed touch. That was a pre-jumping teammate that he could have hit. Good shot. Good read. To commit, but doesn't matter. Nas is there, and he's going to keep it close to his chest. Flip reset past one. Read well by Matzer. As a flip reset. No, it's a must. He pops it high. Pressure is there. Shot on target. Easy save. Follow up with missed touch. Doesn't matter. Teammates aplenty behind on defense. Jobless get past one. Ixo trying to go for the bully on the back wall. It's not going to be there. It's up to Nas. Low boost. Can he find a teammate to pass? Can they give it back? And it's actually going to be Oli that ends up getting to it. But now they need to hurry. As it falls in front of the net. A good check back clear by Ixo. And a chance now for Sadade to set up. Not long before it's intercepted. Jobless again facilitating well. You know, you always have questions about a new player coming in, and will that cause double commits or a little bit of confusion on the rotation? Does not seem to be an issue. Nas parking the bus in front of the net. Shot denied. Can they do it again? It's another infield, but no pacing on it. Pressure's adding up here from Sadade. Choosing to play the ball instead of the boost. Can't deny that one, so it allows Oli to pick it up. A little bit of a dribble. Draws the defender. Again, slow play into solo. We've seen it numerous times bail out Nas, who's able to fall onto that midfield. Easy clear and a big pass across field. Positioning-wise, it seems like Sadade is starting to read these plays a little bit better. That one goes down. Shot on target. Easy save into the corner. A little bit of greediness there. Tucked in the boost, trying to get the touch as well. Can't keep the offense going. So again, back the other way. Oli gonna follow this one into the corner. Does get a nose on it and gets the recovery off the ceiling. That should actually kick out to Nas. It does. Can't put the shot on target. A little bit of a misflip. It's a bump play in front of the net. It's dangerous, but Oli able to bring it downfield. He's trying to go for the bully. Should have went for the ball. Could have had a shot on target, but that one's going to slide through, and somehow Sadade keeps it out. They're still only down by one with plenty of time to play with. Chance to play in that 0-second time. Could have been a goal for Jobless to put away, but now a bunch of missed touches in front of net. It's actually awkward. And again, they keep it alive. They have to keep this one up or it's going to be match point, and it is Jobless. 3 lives to go and only 1 needed. Couple scary moments on that back end there from Sadate. Awkward touches in front of the net. Somehow they do manage to keep it out, but much bigger contrast than game 1. Only 1 goal versus the, like, what was it, like 5 or 6 that we had in like the first couple minutes. Wild stuff. Mainstream hasn't started? Why? That's weird. I don't know what match they're doing on the mainstream. I can check for you guys. Mainstream's doing Oxygen Endpoint. They're still talking? Well, but by the time they're done talking, we're going to be done. Chat, good news for you guys. Anytime we finish up our matches earlier, we'll just pull up the mainstream if it's going. Sound good? Unless there's another match you guys want me to pull up, I can do that too. So, just be mindful of that. We should be good. Yeah. Jobless is playing very well. Very controlled. They haven't really been pressured yet, which somehow Oli's able to get that pass too. Again, it's a great touch off the sidewall. He recovers well with that pre-flip, and the flip reset after was clean. I like the decision to fake and go low. A little bit of a double commit and a lot of bit of a double commit. They're going to keep going with it. Both of them in tandem. Off the ceiling. Can he get right back to it? Does have the flip reset. That's going to be a dangerous spot. As Jobless comes crashing in, and it's a double again from Ixo. It makes it look so simple. Picturesque from the first one that he hit in game 1. Now, for those asking about the roster reference, I don't know. I don't know what the full plans are. Obviously, these teams during the offseason are kind of just mixing and matching and doing whatever. So, we'll see how things play out. But so far, it's been a pretty good addition. And you would expect that, obviously, with the M80 boys, both Joria's and Nas coming back, that they would slot into maybe a potential main roster. We'll see how it plays out. But I can tell you guys right now, from my sources and the people I've talked about, most people aren't really thinking about serious roster changes until after Worlds. Until Worlds teams really decide what they're doing. It's something that, like, sure, we can try different iterations, but nothing is going to be solidified for quite a while here. The only way it does is if an org comes in and goes, hey, we'll give you guys a job. And for a team like Jobless, after, you know, some of these guys haven't been signed for almost 2 years, I'm sure they'd take it. So, you just never know. You never know. But I'll keep you guys up to date when I can, both here and on the social medias. If you guys don't follow me on YouTube or anything, my YouTube channel literally covers the Rocket League esports scene and so on. So go hit it up. Go drop a sub. It's appreciated. Also, shout outs to everybody who's watching on the YouTube stream. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with us. Applies to all you guys on Twitch as well. Nice back pass and controlled. It's a tough read as well when you got a challenging defender to play it around, but dangerous touches in front of the net. He's going to have to intercept that one. And he does get a nose on it. Sizing continues his, but now thrown in the midfield. Not the best place for it. Luckily, people plenty in defense, but need to be careful. Low boost. And needing to find a way to break on out. They can't do it. And sustained pressure here. Sadate finally breaks on through. Took a while, but they got one. Keeping you guys up to date on things across the board on how teams are playing. Looks like mainstream has finally started, so Oxygen and them getting underway. We'll take a peek at how series are going elsewhere as well when we get some free time. Another pass up. Ixo choosing to self-pass off the ceiling. And it ends up working out. That extension of play allows him to get on the backboard. And then another touch again. Look how many touches he takes. That touch, unfortunate as well. Should have been played into the corner, but it pops up in front of the net. Ixo's happy to just dunk that one in. Yeah, and so far so good for Jobless. Haven't really been all that threatening. There's been a couple moments where the sustained pressure is there and there's been glimpses. And just like that, I spoke a little bit too soon. What a double. Good receive in the midfield, reads the bounce and puts that one straight down. That's the beauty of a shot from Fox. Oh, no. Oh, yes. A little bit worried about Matza there. Should have been a routine save, but ended up missing. Luckily, recovery, able to bring it back out. Oli, a little bit of miscommunication coming together. Oli does get a piece on it. Popped up high, gonna have to back off. Again, see Ixo, he's hunting for that boost, that 100. Didn't respawn in time. Back up now. It's going to be Oli. Able to play it on pass. He gets to the midfield and denies that one as well. He tries to put a body in the way. Sizen able to dribble on through and a little bit of a bump play looking through. Trying to lead the charge. Ends up getting demoed for the effort. So now Ixo just has to get past one. One more touch. Should be able to put that away. And they're going to do just that. Nas on the follow through. Yeah, and something that's a little bit different about these high-level plays is just that expectation that your teammate is going to hit it and put it exactly where they need to. Having to play preemptive, getting downfield. He wanted to rotate back for boost, gets a couple pads, and then rotates down as aggressively as possible. And now Ixo pass two. Up to Fox, a chance. Plenty commit, multiple challenging, and somehow Oli again in position, clutch moments. Able to get a save and a clear. Block for touches, and you're seeing the emphasis here from Ixo as well. Rotation through on that back line, trying to find a demo. Good ways to extend the lead and sustain the offense. As Jobless has been in a majority of the blue half for this game, it feels. Quick alleviation of pressure. Nas rotating through. Collecting pads along the way, finds a shot on target. A little bit direct, but it forces a double challenge. Up high and staying patient. It looks like Ixo may be having some problems and some complications. Even more so now that he doesn't even get to play. Multiple demos removing him from the field. And it seems like things have settled. Oli was going to dribble, but with no boost, Nas takes over. Oli goes head hunting in front of the net. This could be a chance. Sadade needs a goal. It's an in and out save, and well done by Nas. He plays it to the corner. That kills the time. And as soon as this one hits the ground, a quick 3-0 sweep and looking clean for Jobless. Very, very clean there. Great series from the guys. Up next, the guys will be playing fake German Amigos, but in the meantime, let us pull up the main stream and watch the Oxygen
Very
series.
nicely done, and a near own goal between Methane and Toxic.
Wow.
Unfortunately, you guys got to say hi to my face now. Apologies. How y'all doing? Hope you guys all having a good day. This should be running for y'all. Let's see if this works. It does. Nice. There we go.
Great play from him. Kyle Walker can team up Cole Palmer. Methane sends it along. If they change their names again,
Who's Kyle Walker on Oxygen? What? Joyo, Kyle Walker, and Palmer. Archie is...
That's what I want game number 2. 34 seconds in though, Toxic is...
Actually don't know.
Flying through. Joyo, congratulations in the chat. Great bump.
I can tell you. What's up, JC?
Space.
A little space in there. And Endpoint CEX, game number 1.
It's Archie and Oski. I just don't know who's who.
Home again. And then Kyle Walker says, one more game. So all sorts of banter going on. I wonder if it is the new meta to change your name.
Also, Endpoint just won that game.
Oh,
Holy.
Boo. Boo, the admin saying normal names, please.
Well, we're going to
Boo,
find out here
admin.
soon, Evan. Looks like they're making him switch it back,
Great
which...
thing to say, admin. Great
Yes,
thing to
thank
say.
you. Thank
Good work.
you. Thank you very much, admin. Kyle Walker has said that is his real name.
That was fun. Oli, that looked easy for y'all.
And Kyle, and
That looked very easy for y'all. How you guys feeling today?
Is a real player. I don't think that's what they're arguing, either Oski or Archie.
You good, Sailors?
Endpoint taking game number 1 against, to be fair, an Oxygen that, as we said, were one of the teams rather that we
Feeling good, man. How are you? Yeah, we chilling, man. We chilling. You guys made that look good.
The entire event over in London,
What
and
did you think
therefore
of your MVP?
Still a little bit of I don't know if it's a communication thing, Oli, but there's certain times where it's like one of you clearly has low boost, so the other one should take possession from the other, and you guys just don't communicate that, like, yo, you take it. There's still some hesitation, some awkwardness there. Other than that,
I thought he did his best. I thought he did his best. And
Zealous, because you have to do leg day, or because of just general stuff?
Getting paid that amount. What more can we ask from him? Turning his back to the play and then running out in no man's land, eh?
He's like, but I'm quick, I'm really quick, I'm quick. But you're not that
So
quick,
fast
are you?
and so
All right, well, there you go. Evan, now you know the names. Archie was the Walker, and Oski was Palmer.
Probably not. We're not running at 50 miles an hour, are you, Kyle Walker?
Anyway, Oski Palmer waits underneath this ball, and Joyo, he's a good boy. Joyo's like, I didn't change my name.
Last set of 4-inch deficit deads. Dang, dude. Look at you go.
Unfortunately, it's not. Was
Yeah,
actually-
admins made them change their names, Evan.
Or Kobe Mainu.
Joyo
Like-
Pickford does sound like a character in Brummy Gangster Show.
It really does. From the gangster show.
Yeah.
I know, Brummy.
Oh, what a
Gangster Show.
dunk.
That is a dunk and a half.
Good save, Oski.
Palmer on the goal line. Toxic now taking it to the back corner. Chance to get it central. Unfortunately not. And Palmer continues to chase it as Walker on his heels. Defensively, how's he going to be? Sends it long. Actually takes a shot from...
So what iteration of Monkeys is Endpoint? This is like version, what, 12?
For Team Endpoint.
Batain and Arju were teammates, then they weren't, and then they came back. They've tried out a bunch of different iterations. It was Smokes, and then I forget who it was after Smokes, and now it's Toxic.
Joyo is just waiting. And is Joyo going to come in on his 100 boost as he always wants to be? This is that moment. It's a little touch and then pre-flip into the
One
ball.
point they were using, what, Cash, I think it was?
Getting a touch there. Now Joyo has 0 boost. It's the opposite of 100. At least in Rocket League terms. And he concedes the
Dang,
boost of it.
that's Toxic.
There we go, another open goal.
Because Toxic was what? Toxic was with Top Cougars, I think. How's Jobless looking? Super clean. 3-0. Nice and easy. Game 1 had a little bit of sloppiness to it. A lot of goals given up for no reason. But then they facilitated midfield really well. Did a good job of baiting in the team. Got them over aggressive. Quick 1-0. And then the last game they had like 60% possession and dominated.
Counter-attacking plays are
Cash, Smokes, Braziers, Smokes, Toxic. Yeah, that's so many, Rando.
They've really struggled to step up.
You know what's crazy about that, Rando? That's about the same amount as NRG did in the first split of the season.
Here is Archie Walker.
Because it was what? It was Toasty. No, it was Frosty, Toasty, Drees.
And actually,
Wow, that's not good.
Archie coming through,
Who else
he
was it? There was,
final man. An
I don't know.
utterly brave play
NRG
from
went through
Endpoint.
like 3 or 4 different players too.
The slow ball, the bouncer.
And then Aqua, yeah, they went through
Rolling
4.
his way in. Happy days there for Arju. I like that smart finish. Yeah, I mean, I always like a different sort of shot into the corner. It doesn't always have to be 100 miles per hour. It can sometimes just be a little bouncer, a little slow roller, a P roller.
There's also,
Yeah, I don't know,
like I said,
Waka.
it's very
I don't
brave.
understand the reasoning to
Archie,
not
I
play.
feel like a little bit earlier on might have sat back
The
very
reason they
fairly.
provided
You know,
is
you turn your back on
ridiculous.
that, You've already got the lead, it's fine. But yeah, great idea. from
Especially for
Jojo.
teams that have been out of competition for multiple months and haven't been able to compete. Looking at
Palmer
UK
takes
Corp.
it away from Walker, but Joyo's there. Does manage to maintain that control.
They're all up, all 3 of them. There was
Walker
2
was
players
out of
going for a
position.
free jump. And then there was Joyo, I think, on the side. It was like, do you know what? I'll attack still. We need one more attacker. Chuck another pepper in the pot, and I'll be it. Here's Toxic. Metane's already up.
Metained, why are you pre-jumping that? That is crazy.
Yeah, more peppers in the pot.
God.
What, why?
GG's playing for NA? Yeah, all the big dogs in NA are playing.
Don't call me that. You don't know my personal life. 3 goals for Endpoint. Sent long from Attain as well. Actually meets up with Toxic midfield and beats out everybody in Toxic.
Who's on fake GA? I should probably check.
Right position, right time, 3 goals in a row.
Rizex, Tekos, and Ivan. That's actually a pretty decent team.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really made that sound as if Toxic had scored a hat-trick. I was impressed. But now I am unimpressed all over again. Impress me, Toxic. Score a
Oxygen
hat-trick.
just looks really flat right now.
Comedian saying, "Oh, say something funny. Say something funny, Stumpy."
Tell me a joke.
Yeah, two pieces getting is on vacation, so Memory's standing in for him. Which, like, Memory's not bad. It's just I don't think he's played competitively in a while.
Say something funny, comedian.
No. You just refuse, and if you refuse,
I don't know. Genji was out. Yeah, all the big dogs in NAR.
It's very true. It's very true. And Palmer actually taking it through, bodying one. Walker then tries to find his way in. Palmer can't bump one apart from Walker. They're absolutely chest into each other.
And it should be a lot of fun.
Toxic goes for one.
Pirates on the boat have
Palmer
G2 as
again.
game 3 today, so that should be dope. They play fun in game 2, which is like Talk, TKRL, and Nitrous. And I forget who they open up against.
In game number 2.
what an organ. This
I remember
is
who
the
their first match of the day is,
first times
but
that these
that'll be
teams
at
play.
7 p.m. Eastern tonight.
But you do not want to start
We'll cover
with
those two.
Certainly don't want to start with a big old loss at Oxy Confidence, as Toxic almost does what I demanded of him and gets himself not just a hat-trick, but
all three up.
hat-trick against all 3 peppers in the pot.
Every player from Oxygen found their way up there. Matane with a complete miss. Archie. Oh my word! Walker Palmer and Joyo, the dream team, couldn't sink an opener.
Oh, they were all there. They just got in each other's way. Tripped over each other's feet. That was a thing of beauty. I'd love to see that. I don't know if the in-game camera was from an Oxygen player's
Please
perspective.
give us that replay.
Yeah.
Like, slow it down. Give it to us in multiple.
Like, am I on the field? Like, what is going on, boys?
I feel like there's only one song that would go over the top of that replay, and it's
It's called Benny Hill.
that suits it.
It's the Benny Hill theme song, by the way.
As well for Endpoint. They've been very strong in this.
Another
game.
one.
Toxic on an open net once more. 3 for him. I called it early, but he takes it with 24 remaining.
Lovely. I love that flick from Arju as well. That's a very cheeky one. And then Toxic does the
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That is a GG for sure.
The Italian setting up the Englishman. Bish bash bosh.
Why is YouTube chat? There it is. There you are, bro. I was like, why aren't
Four for NDP.
match or messages showing up? We got you though.
The ND series just yet though. I feel like Oxygen, they've not actually
Yeah, that was pretty
shown
rough, Saucy.
what they need
That was
to.
really
I feel
rough.
like there's definitely that air of they're being a little bit silly and they're messing around. It's a mid-season tournament, and when we're taking it seriously, it's still like 20 grand, lad. Like, there's still a lot on 9 grand over in Europe.
20 grand in a tournament that your org is
that
hosting.
you can still end up winning here.
Not a good
There's
look
lot of
getting
league
smacked
play,
around
but you gotta start it strong.
by a team
Endpoint,
that
they
failed to
outspent
make
the team by
top
a
8.
decent margin.
A very decent margin. Yeah, and but it's 9 grand for the winners.
Yeah, I mean, by all means, Endpoint's not a bad team.
$9,000. If you win
Like, I
this
think
one,
Endpoint is a team that definitely
$1,000.
does well in
Shut
tournaments
the
that are
tap
not weighted.
a delicious burger meal or something from a fast food restaurant to thank him. But yeah, basically try and win.
Feels like Oxygen's trying to warm up the mechs. Yeah, a little bit. It just feels like they're feeling loose and just having fun with it. But it's like, these are the series that they have to win. You know, you got to make top 6, which they should be able to, but
like Endpoint are still better. Like they're still being the better team in this situation. Yes, you've not got Worlds to play for. You're not practicing for that. Over in North America, there are a few more stakes.
Yeah,
in terms
100%,
of
Matthew.
You have got your G2s, you have got your Gen Gs over there. They are going to be appearing over at the World Championships. But this is still very good practice here in Europe for Oxygen. Decent chunk of change in the off season. I think if you're Oxygen, you know, come through, and it is 2-0 by the way on the graphic. It should be 2-0 for Endpoint. Yeah, Endpoint, better team right now.
Yeah, in pretty much every way. I think this all started that last game when Oxygen gave away one little silly goal, and then I do sense Oxygen are like, you know, vibe playing. They're not that bothered, which is fine. It's up to them ultimately. Do you know what I mean? If they want to come in here and sort of have a laugh, then good luck to them. I'd like to see them really turn on the style and not triple commit an open goal and miss because of it. But
That
do you know
was
what?
outrageous.
Entertaining as well. So what do I know? I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time.
having a great
Oski hit him with the double flip reset, full clear.
That's what mid-season tournaments are about, my man.
That works too.
Brother man, my friend.
Much
Like,
better
when-
control.
like,
Now do the
you've
no,
gotta
it's
have
gone.
A lot of these
Rip.
little moments that, you know, in between the incredibly serious nature of majors, of world
If Oxygen gets swept, though, that's
I
pretty
like
rough.
seeing all these different teams competing as well. So we get to see just a little flavor of what to look forward to for the next season, which players then end up looking out for. But Walker going central, finds Palmer, muscles
Better.
it through. Second in the row for Palmer. First one versus Spain, second versus Oxygen.
They're
Oh,
back,
Endpoint.
baby. They are back. Look at that beautiful 50-50 game. Oski Palmer cannot be stopped. Stares down the barrel of the goalkeeper. Slots away the penalty. Oxygen are coming home.
Yeah, no problem for them, and Joy wants to chase this too. Actually slows it down, puts the brakes on Matane.
At that point, just take a shot.
See exactly what
No
happens.
momentum to go through with a low 50.
Oski Palmer.
Just place a shot.
Arju can't flick it round one, and Matane with complete control and a lot of boost. Challenged by Joyo, but does outplay him.
She's going to have to keep an
Good
eye on
play by
Toxic here.
Matane.
Toxic has been my personal MVP. I think he's been at the heart of everything good that Endpoint has done. Arju's mechanics were certainly, I would say, a difference maker in that last game, but when it comes to 4 goals, it's more of a team thing, I feel, generally. But certainly a step up here from Oxygen. They're looking a bit more like their old selves. Still not terrifying.
Yeah, it feels like it too.
Endpoint is certainly
Slash,
matching
but
them moment to moment.
I'm hoping it's just because they want something, because this series has been pretty one-sided so far.
Mighty
So.
defense.
Yeah, they might just be thinking, all right, now we turn on the style, but to be honest, Endpoint, they're going to have a lot more than
Nice
just
bomb
you have to
play.
turn on the style. Toxic and Arju both getting in touch. Save any blushes for Endpoint.
Ooh, it's a shot again. It's more good pressure from Oxygen.
Bit more
Esports.
polish here from Oxygen.
So it sends it back
Spacing's a
towards
lot
us.
better.
Finally letting
Frame rate,
that happen.
not.
Charging forward for Team Endpoint. Oski sends it long. Retain just as a little spin in the middle.
Arju, that is way too far for.
Tee up for Arju. Retain has another chance. He fakes it
Faking?
out instead for Toxic. Not quite on the same level. Now it's Oski Palmer up against Toxic. It's the beautiful dunk.
But Walker using all of his boost to get it just away from the goal. Way back corner, approaching that halfway mark. Matane has to shadow him back, but now Joyo, low boost, tries to go for that musty. Can't get too much from it, and then Walker to the backboard.
Better play from
Endpoint
Oxygen.
suffers from some of these touches, though. A lot of times when they should play possession, they just clear it really hard.
This up of gear
Good fade.
that Oxygen are chucking at them. They're dealing with the
JJ
pace.
Rocks and resolve loss.
Very slow at the moment.
Honestly,
Make the most of the opportunities they
I'm
do
not
have.
surprised by JJ Rocks losing. That 100% team is not
Matane has 100,
one
but
to take
no
lightly.
angle to play with.
And resolve to me has never really been all that
This is
impressive.
precisely what Archie Walker and Oski Palmer, the dream team, wanted. Here is the former Oski Palmer, charged out by Toxic.
I will say that makes for a really good game too for us. Jobless versus Fake GA should be really fun.
Brilliant shot. Like little shot to us.
Appreciate the updates, though.
I'm sure that the call came through that he can bump. Toxic, his positioning is absolutely ideal. Walker stays still on the goal line, shot, and then gets sent completely out the way. An equalizer again for NDP.
And generally, historically in this series at least, when they've got an equalizer, they've pushed on further. Oh, the demos. Toxic has Arju in the centre. Matane comes in.
Nice save.
Saved by Archie Walker, but it's not going to
I got enough, though.
Toxic prods home.
Walker off the goal.
Oh, I've got
line.
really bad hiccups.
Incredibly close play from him. But it was the beat.
It was a good save by Archie, though.
Toxic to then get another touch central with it.
Appreciate the follows, everybody.
Demo
Hope you're all having a good day.
4-2, completely shook Oxygen's defense, and now they have a goal to the good.
Keep on pushing, don't they? They keep on charging down.
Just to give you guys kind of like a tentative schedule for today. So we've got the next game, which is Jobless and Fake GA. And then after that, we've got Jobless and Resolve. That should, if I had to guess, wrap around like 3:34. I'll then take a little bit of a break and I'll come back for NA. Just so the voice, because we got to do this
It's
tomorrow as
finally
well.
on target.
Sure.
Yeah, you
That was
sort of
heroic.
set that up for a whole you set up like a whole heroic thing, like a nice big like chance, and then it just sort of finds its way in. That
Just
was a
let it go
combined
in.
200 boost between both defenders. And
Who
it still
goes?
went home.
Yeah, that's the question really. When you got two defenders on 100 boost each, just watch it go in. That's the way.
Probably.
Europe, baby.
And it's now that equalizer is going to be igniting Oxygen just a little bit. opportunity again for them to go central with it, but Palmer has to shy away from the ball.
Zaylas, hopefully you're doing okay, man. Sounds painful.
And I feel like every
What's up,
time
Peanuts?
Endpoint
Hey, man.
have a little bit of pressure going forward. They are then moving forward with it. They're not just like shying away. They're continuing on low boost, but Joyo's on low boost himself now, as is Palmer. Palmer has to send it back towards every single player on Oxygen.
Zaylas, I'm a very like social doer, so like I don't drink unless it's socially. I don't go do this thing unless it's socially. Like I'm very, very comfortable like just hanging and playing games in my own place. But when friends are involved, I am like, oh yeah, I'll be there. Like I'm all for the peer pressure, I guess. And if I had someone to work out with at a gym, I'd be yoked. Like I work out at home to, you know, stay healthy and stuff, but like shoot, we would go golfing. We would go golf 9 in the morning and then we'd go and hit the gym. Oh, it'd be crazy.
He's dodged. Yeah, didn't need that. Bit of an awkward one for him to try and dunk though. It was coming at quite a high angle. He could have just
maddening. He's joking. They took away trading.
I'd have scummed that, yeah.
You're telling... Oh, yeah, I know you would have scummed it, but would you
Should I spend $5 to make the Fennec blueprint? Do you want to play the Fennec?
Make up for his teammate's mistake from earlier. Almost gets the bump on Oski Palmer.
You either make the blueprint or you wait for it to enter the shop and then do it that way. But I don't know how much Fennecs go for in the shop versus blueprints. You're saying it's like, what, 500 credits? I don't think that's bad. Sounds about right.
Is that an insult or
I don't know. You're saying football stuff, and I'm just about hanging on.
You're doing really well, man. That's how I feel every time.
In their first 2 qualifiers catch, he looked really, really good. Him and Oski together looked incredible in their first 2 quals.
Came out nice and early. Joyo backboard. Who's up to challenge him? It is going to be Arju on that occasion. A minute.
It's on the Moon, Minnesota. I need a gym partner, and I could probably get picked up with whatever. Hey man, we've got plenty of townhouses that you could start anew with. Put some equity into a house, and we've literally got, I think, like 13 golf courses in my backyard, and then there's a gym down around the corner. I just work out at home, so I don't really need to. But if you, I don't think you need a 3-bedroom townhouse. I think it's a little much for you. You would have a home gym. You would have a studio. You would have a whole bedroom for your cat. But if I need a 4-bedroom townhouses, we still got plenty of those. Andy, move back to the Midwest, man. I would love for you and Kelp to be up here. Andy.
Couldn't do anything.
God, Andy, if we could go road tripping and stuff together, oh god, I would have so much fun. Leave Georgia, it's too hot. Sucks there anyway. Come buy a house here. Thank you. I know you guys just bought one, but
Archie's has to make some contact here himself to the ceiling. Not enough beams on it to send it down quick enough for Palmer.
I'm just saying, man, they do AGDQ here.
Oh crumbs. Okay, it's going to be a toxic 247.
Yeah, and if you guys ever come up to AGDQ up here, don't just know that you guys don't need to get a hotel. We got you. Live in a 2-bedroom apartment. I have too much space. Yeah. Ooh, there you go, boys. An OT. Way to clutch it. Kind of wish they wouldn't, so we can move on. But you know.
An Oxygen game number 1. Finally for them, falling into their pockets, but they now need to win 2 more in a row to go up.
How you been, Andy?
First couple they won at the start of the series.
Very good maths.
Thanks, man.
Someone say
Reverse sweep. Potential. Potential.
730 points. Toxic 893 in a losing game. That's gotta hurt.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, true. I mean, I feel like Toxic, as we've been saying, has been that player so far for Endpoint. But maybe I've been impressed with all of them. We've just now seen Oxygen go into that gear that we were saying that they had.
Yeah, Toxic was an absolute 8-save Susan there as well. Incredible.
He was an 8-save Susan.
What does that even mean?
Oh, can I talk about some things that have happened across the league play thus far?
Yeah, go on.
You don't seem very excited about it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Lunar Galaxy X Complexity. They managed to take down Espanyol. Espartaco.
Oh, that's what the X is. Oh, I see. I thought they were playing Complexity. I was looking for like, where's this X? But that is the team. I see.
Yeah, that was 3-1. Then you've then got FGA, so that's fake GA. I'm still trying to get used to these little acronyms. Versus Resolve, I know that one. 3-1. Resolve losing their first series in the Shift Summer League.
Not good, is it?
Jobless taking down Suidad 3-0.
Let's go.
Oxygen and Endpoint, that's
Finish watching video talk. Just want to say
100%. They managed to take down Rocks, JJ Rocks. That was a
just want to say I
So Jobless,
I don't know what that
my
is.
team to watch. Nice 3-0 win.
would love to watch any replays of the games recorded, especially if you can do some commentary as well. Yeah, we'll have the fun team. We don't have, but we have Dig and Moist
I'll check the
posting
camera,
sometime this week.
Hello, I'm waving to it now. Can you see me?
Oh, you know about it? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's anyway, let's move on. Joyo is hoping that Oxygen can move on with a win after this series.
You good, bro? Hopefully you're okay.
So far, and it has been decent pressure so far for Endpoint, but just
You
the
like
amount of
mid-sentence
Archie
just
was
punched your
reset.
keyboard and you're like,
Oh,
it's
Ozzy,
moving
what
along.
question is that one? What did you say? I was talking.
I said, what do you think of segues just in general, like when casters do it?
I like a good segue. I also like seeing what Toxic has been doing in this series so far.
He has been good, but it's his two teammates, Arju and Matane, trying to combine here. Toxic might be the recipient. But
Anytime
Archie
someone says
Walker
Segway, I just think of that one video, chimpanzee riding on a Segway. It lives rent-free in my head.
Certainly seeing the better team at the moment after finally
Chimpanzee
breaking
ride on a
through
Segway.
the
Chimpanzee
Endpoint sort of
ride on
defense
a chimpanzee
last
ride.
series in the overtime. As Oski Palmer, I was going to say Kyle Palmer. That's mixing up multiple people.
What a player that'd be.
They've got everything, Kyle Palmer.
Ooh.
They do. What do you get a man who's got everything? Kyle Palmer.
Kyle Palmer. Can I have Kyle Palmer for Christmas?
Oh, go on then.
Let it die, boys.
Oh, that's how you doink. Doink, double. Why is he back foot?
If that was a double doink, an inaugural double doink on an epic sponsored event, I would.
The only double doink I know about is when the Chicago Bears missed
outrageous. But
Who don't follow
no,
shout
a field goal attempt. Good times.
I would have gone ballistic. I'm in a new house and people haven't heard me cast here before. My neighbours, my usual neighbours in the house that I own.
Slash, should I know who that
not
is?
In this place, I'm just talking to people's gardens right now.
Wow. That would have been a beautiful thing, but it wasn't to be. Still could be good though. Matane almost there again. Endpoint are looking pretty strong though. Oxygen having to do some defending. It's looking tough. Until Joe comes forward and just flaps his car at the ball to set up Archie Walker. Flip reset into the ceiling. Fakes it.
Ooh,
out
he's
again.
actually still got it.
See you later, Archie.
Nice touch.
Didn't think I had it in you, did you, mate? But I did, says Archie.
That's a high pop.
Attack and might score, so-
Flip reset. Oh, he still got it.
I did get round one, and Toxic is going to be able to at least bump Oski. Makes it a little bit more awkward for him. Matane does follow up on it. Managed to steal that back corner boost as well. So an attack can continue until that pinch in the
Big
back
clear.
corner. It happens so frequently, I feel like, recently. Like, we've been seeing those back corner pinches. They're always quite scary. That's Archie also trying to dive in to try and keep now this pressure on the...
Man, that's a lot of
this
boost
brand
expended for no
pinch that we're
clear.
seeing.
Ooh, well played. Yeah, it's the back corner pinch meta.
England's national soccer team scored a goal in the tournament final, which name?
Oh, it's something
Yeah, but didn't they lose?
Spanishy sounding.
We're rubbish, aren't we?
Like Vida.
Well, who's the guy that made that like insane save, by the way?
Dun, dun, dun,
Vida
dun, dun,
Loca.
dun, 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 dun. Estadio Vida.
Start. Oh, there you go. We said Vida. We actually said one of the right words.
You said Vida. I just started singing dun 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 dun. You know.
I love how your reflex and instinct to prove me wrong even snaps in when I defend you and bring you up with me. Do you know what I mean? Like I gave us both
I
the
gave
win,
you
but only I
credit.
got.
I gave you
Seemed
credit.
More like you were proving me wrong. You
And
did
also-
both.
Ooh, nice placement, Arju.
I mean, the only person.
Danny
I'm
Olmo with the
seeing
goal line header.
anybody
Yeah, that was
is
insane.
Arju.
Because like that corner was a thing of beauty. Header came in on a crosser, was super good.
Top corner, by the way.
First
Thank you
save,
very
second
much,
save on the
Arju
rebound,
said.
and he's just like, nah.
He didn't say that.
Okay.
Just in case anyone was wondering if he said that in chat. Opposite corner, by the way, smiley face though. That was never said. It was silent. He was a cool guy, not something an explosion.
You're good, man. Don't worry about it.
Another explosion of attacks right now.
Stop
Appreciate
it.
you watching the video, man.
Shogun with all these segues.
I sound like Shogun.
You wish you sounded like Shogun.
Why, thank you. I do have a very bassy voice.
And big round head.
I do have a big round head. I tell you what, I do after the festival I went to. Go on,
I don't
my
care.
face would round
Minute
up.
15 now. Endpoint. They have this lead, and this would mean it's going to be a series win for them. The first one is going to be.
What is going on with Oxygen? I don't know, but the casters have somehow managed to embody every single second of it.
Gone, but not without pressure, falling back towards Endpoint.
Schedule for matches today. So we had Jobless in game one, go 3-0 over Sadate.
What's the hardest game of all to win?
And
Stumpy?
very,
The mind
very
game.
convincing.
The final game, as we established the other day, we did the final.
And then up next,
And it's always tough in the final
after this
game.
ends, we'll have
It's an equalizer.
Jobless versus fake German Amigos.
Toxic tries to take a touch on it. Archie just
Archie.
waits patiently, and then it's just drive forward, force her own. 43 seconds. Oxygen, they stay alive in Series 1.
There was a beautiful little Avit moment there from Arju. It was like, just hit the ball, hit it, hit him own net, it's fine. He can watch it again. Oh my goodness, I can turn this one
Yeah, we've
again.
got Jobless versus fake German Amigos up next, and then after that, it's Jobless versus Grid Serve Resolve. And then we're gonna take a couple hour break, and then when we come back, we've got all the Pirates on a Boat matches.
Oski waits. Joe's in front of him. Joe's just searching for a booster. I'm to go back over some pads. Quick reset gets their way, but we might be heading to another overtime unless Oxygen can break Endpoint's hearts again in regulation.
Oh, very awkward pinch going back behind Mr. Walker. His final five is going to fall.
Yeah, a lot of really good matches today, man.
Arju back corner. Central are a couple of his teammates.
Another
To
OT.
the ground we go.
Endpoint, do us a favor and close it out so we can go next.
Live La Vida Loca.
Yeah.
Which team is going to be
now
playing
Endpoint-
upside? Which side is going to be playing inside out? On which team is going to be
Slam it.
living La Vida Loca?
Bang.
Well, Oxygen aren't living anymore because on La
Let's
Vida
go.
Loca, they've lost. It's a
What's up, Garnet?
smoking
How you been?
goal there from Matane. He
Woo.
slams it home. 2-1. Get out of here. Get out of here, Team England.
2-1. That's how it always ends, unfortunately. And Endpoint.
Let's go,
what a dark
Endpoint.
horse we're seeing come out from them. Take Series 1 on this mainstream. They win it over an Oxygen team that was at the major. The only team as part of Europe that were at the major, by the way. And they've taken it 3-1 the series.
You could say that Oxygen used to rule the world and seas would rise when they gave the word. But now,
Yeah.
guess what happens?
What's happening in the morning?
Ooh, they slink alone?
Sleep alone.
Is it sleep alone?
They sleep alone, yeah. The thing is, they do also walk the streets that they used to own.
No more.
No more. They used to be at the top of Europe and may well be. They're back again, a 3-1 over Oxygen. An impressive score, but Cole, I do think we haven't seen what is to come out of Oxygen. They were playing a little bit silly today.
They were playing a little bit silly. They were. And in the end, though, Endpoint, they just squeezed them. They just squeezed them. And hopefully, Oxygen's comms and vibes will remain happy as anything. But is that the last match of this set? I think
It was,
I think
yeah.
it is. I think that was the last one.
Mainstream is Shift RLE.
You did very well. I think we're going back to Jam now. I think we're going to bring Jam back in.
Oh,
potentially.
JC,
We'll see
it's
what's
all
happening.
about the
There
fundamentals,
it
man.
is. Jam, question for you, my friend. Endpoint peak or Oxygen playing a bit silly?
Yes and yes.
Okay,
I'm,
fair.
I'm sure
Good
Endpoint
answer.
throughout that whole series were just looking tremendous, and Toxic especially MVP game 1, MVP game 2, 2 goals and a hat trick. He was taken seriously. Unlike Oxygen, who I feel like had a little bit of fun with the game. Again, we all had a fun with that game. That game number 1 was just. I've written some notes. My notes for game number 1 is something.
See, this is proper. Why don't you do this, Stumpy? You just talk rubbish, mate. We bring on Jar of Jam, and suddenly he's talking analysis. He's doing deep dives into play styles. He's saying who actually played well. Because I thought, Toxic was rubbish, but Jar of Jam's proven me wrong.
You said he was your MVP, and then you interrupted him. Let the man talk. Go on, Jam.
I'm
What's
just
on
saying
your
how good
notes?
he is. Don't try and, pour score.
No, I'm
on
your
him.
mate,
been the one
Jam.
complimenting
What's
him. Go on,
the-
Jam. After you, Jam.
No,
Jam, after you, Jam. You go, Jam.
Thanks, man. Thank you too, man. Well, my notes for the game number 1 is basically something Gareth Southgate, or to be precise, Oxygen coach Snasky, maybe in this case.
Former England coach Gareth Southgate.
Former English coach
former.
Gareth Southgate.
Jeez.
But yeah,
Okay. Chat, let us get into our next match of the day. Midwest working hours from Japan this month. Whoa, what are you in Japan for? That's crazy. What's up, SK? I really want to go to Japan so bad. What are you doing in Japan, dude? What's up, Raggy? Let's just see what Incorrect will do. Yeah, I'm I know they're very, very excited to be like, they were shocked to make it as far as they did, but yeah, it's exciting stuff. All right, guys are in the lobby getting servers tested. We should be good to go soon. That's cool, Slash. Can't say I've listened to them myself. We're just waiting on ESO to join. It looks like. Nope, ESO's there. Who are we waiting on? Ivan? We're waiting on Ivan, I think. Fake GA. Let me swap overlays. Give me a sec. All right, we should be good. I think the top team's gonna pick up talk. I hope so, man. Juicebox, he's really good. He's really, really good. I would assume he gets tryouts, and expect more details probably post Worlds. Would I compare him to? Kind of like Aqua for now. Like, he's good, but I don't know if he's like otherworldly type talks like a Zen or Daniel or Bimo when they came in. But a lot of respect given to him. Like, he's good. Right now he's playing with the fun roster. We'll see them later today, Juicebox. If you stick around this stream, we'll have them at like 7 o'clock Central. All right, should be good to go, chat. You streaming all the way though? No, we'll do these matches and then we'll get into the next matches. We'll take a little bit of a break between EU and NA. Sloth, I have to for YouTube. We do landscape and portrait on the different platforms. Anyway, let's get into it. All right, chat, we got Fake GA. We got Jobless. And looks like the boys are going to start off just like they did. It's Nas, the newest edition. Clean touch and somehow gets to read that post. Psionics, please, helps out. That is nasty. Welcome to the second series of the day for Shift Summer League Europe. It is Jobless, Fake German Amigos. It is swapped. Hold on. They were supposed to be on the orange side, though. I don't know why they didn't change it. They said they were going to. But here we are. Shift Summer League. We got double round robin. Today's 3 matches. As the bump play is going to open it up. Expect that Fake GA team to play quite aggressive. Steven Nass playing pretty patient on with that. Something to consider too, though, at the top of the on the top of that, if you're sitting there watching and you have that much time to kind of just watch the play develop, you just got to go. Oli, nice, great play by Oli. Again, a little bit of a bounce dribble, wants to play that back inside with a powerful shot, but the angle's covered, so instead that little bit of space provided and just push it on through near post. Clean play and a good response here in the first minute. Trying out a fake kickoff. It's going to kick out to Nas off the ceiling, but Ixo there with a drop down pass gets a secondary touch. Guys are going to have to retreat as a quick counterattack comes on. Oli over to Nas, who just picked up the 100. And a lot of solo efforts out of the backfield from him today as he gets another touch and a little bit more pacing on it. Big challenge in the midfield to keep Blue up on the offense. And a nice slow roller. Nas, if he had pace on it, probably a goal, but try to control it instead. Still sustained pressure. As the soft touch gets read well. And a miss in the midfield allows Tekos to put a shot towards the target of Jobless. Start to see some demos on rotation. Open up a little bit of that spacing that we talked about in the first game, as this one's a wide open net. Ixo's going to check too as a clean redirect. And a 2-goal lead. Again, Oli low on boost. Would have had an open net, but don't want to leave it a chance. Another kickoff, back corner. Played well for possession as both players trying to find each other midair. Would have been a clean one. Play doesn't develop. A cheeky little back pass over to Oli. Good 50 and up to Nas. Might get beat, and he does. Teko's there with a clean read. Spends a ton of boost trying to get back to it, but now 2 players running into each other. They put on the brakes, and a mistake punished. Again, fortunate landing here for Ixo. Oli's on the clean rotation. Should have been able to get there in time. Fortunate circumstance, but that's why we're happy with the 2-goal buffer. See if they can bring it on back. Jobless been dominating the kickoff game. Every single one perfectly controlled. As Nas solo play off the ceiling. It's a pass over to Ixo. Clean efforts here. Nas, who's been going solo a lot, instead this time lays it off. And they get past all 3 defenders in net. Clean play developed. And finally not able to win that kickoff. So it is Fake GA up on offense. Rizek's looking for a double. Can't quite succeed. Starting to see a little bit more methodical breakout here. Ixo again. Utilizing the space being provided. The first touch slow and methodical with the dribble. No one challenged him. This time it's a solo play with an air dribble. Again, Jobless doing a good job of keeping it close to their chest. They don't want to give away any of these possessions for free. Has a big clear downfield. Another redirect. He does it again. This time it's Oli who's going to take the shot instead of Ixo. The duo working quite well together. Even with that light hesitation from Oli, he's still able to get to the position, and powerful far post. Cheeky fake kickoff. It's a good pinch pass. They're just adding them up. Again, it's a beautiful follow through on that kickoff. It's a hard sheet, very aggressive. I think benefits of that is even if it doesn't work out, you've still got Nas in the backfield who you know he's going to be able to extend the play and buy them time. Again, same kickoff. This time looks like fake GA a little bit more ready for it as this one goes on through. Pass over to Oli, no boost. He's going to rotate through. Off the ceiling, flying high. He gets a nose on it. It pinches into the midfield. And plenty of coverage. So now, flip reset over to Ixo, who pre-jumps. Can't quite connect, but an awkward touch. Gotta make these saves difficult. As the counterattack play comes out from fake GA, it's not as big as a threat as it needs to be. As they do everything in their power, finding a way to sustain this offense. And there it goes. Tekos again. A player who got quite a bit of attention this last year of RLCS. Maintains possession, and then last second infield pass to Ixo. And he's trying to cover the backboard and has to jump off. It's tough to get that angle. They kick off the dangerous one. Somehow Ixo, no boost, is still able to get to it. He has one more touch. Now, there's a little bit of overlap. It is going to be Ivan who brings it back the other way for fake GA. Orange sets up in the midfield. They do get a beat. Able to keep it up on offense. It's on target. Defense sweeps on through. In the middle again. Double commit and a demo. This could be a chance unless someone has a touch. It's going to be Oli. Our first series of the day, you saw him do that plenty. He held the defense in trouble sometimes, even with low boost. Position-wise has been pretty solid. Here he is again, into the corner. No one gets that first touch, but doesn't matter. Ixo happy to stay on the backboard. And a quick alleviation of pressure. Big clear downfield with two players. Minimizing that threat when on defense. As a little bit awkward here. We see some overlap. Ixo's on the rotation back, and he's trying to get out of the way, but Oli caught backwards. Riz is happy to just run into that one and dive it through. I do like the aggression from Jobless. I think it helps them a lot with some of these overlapping plays when they're controlling and facilitating, and I think a lot of it is Nas. Nas has been doing a really good job as the latest edition of, controlling that ball on the way out. Even Ixo, if we really want to talk about it, Ixo's been really, really smart with his decision making. Slow touches, air dribbles, keeping it close, but what that does for buying time, what allows that for getting into position has been monumental for the team. So I will agree though with chat, letting in some goals they definitely shouldn't be. But overall, they have been dominating possession. Jumping into game 2. Here we are. Another play off the kickoff. Nas is able to make his way all the way through, but now it's a demo, and it doesn't get freer than that. That's a great demo on rotation. You talk about a heads up play. A lot of players like that, like Ivan, want to rotate back and make sure they cover, but might as well capitalize on the mistakes. A little bit of banter from Oli in the chat saying, "Ref, please skip. We saw what happened." Can they get a response to Teko's high pop? It's a safe spot for it to be temporarily. It's brought back into the midfield. Gonna be tough with follow through. Oli no boost. He does get it in, and a nose not quite there. Ixo just a tad off the mark, but it doesn't matter. The follow through, plenty of pressure. Jobless trying to get it on back. Into the corner, and Oli's still there. It's into the midfield. Nas double touch. Gets the read and neutralizes. As into the midfield, Ixo shot top right, and it's a bit off the mark. Right idea to apply that meteor pressure, force someone to go and make a save as these guys finding each other quite well. It's suffocating, but they got to find a way to turn it back in. Going past into the midfield. Chase down well. Rizex able to stop one, and bump plays off the other. You can see aggression from Ivan, but is it going to come back to punish them? Another shot. It's a miss, but that one will not. Ends up working out in their favor. Nas, even with the placement, probably had two defenders able to make a save. But instead it hits post and comes on out. Oli's got his pickings of the litter. Little nervous here about Jobless. That kickoff is a bit telegraphed at this point. Could get punished for it. If that one's on target, it's another goal on the big clear, but instead, off the corner, trying to go for a pass with Ixo. Doesn't work out. Oli plenty of boost. Gets past one. It's a wide open net. Nas happy to just chip that one in. Which player is going to steal it? It's going to be Oli up in front. He creates the play. He secures the goal. Jobless again with the lead. Again, appreciate y'all tuning in. We've got two teams both 1-0 so far in league play going up. Fake GAs came out of the gate swinging. I'm pretty sure they took down Resolve, who is our third match of the day. And what looks very likely, if the guys keep this up, a chance to go 3-0 and starting strong. And what a telltale sign it would be if the guys are able to start 9-0 on the day. We're going to knock on wood so we don't jinx that one, but you know, we talk a lot about during the offseason and the opportunities that are provided for these teams. And for some reason, some of them are turning it down for whatever reason. Wow, what a save! A diving save from the defense. I thought that was in for sure, but man. Ixo with a double. No, it's a tough read. Goes straight down. Luckily gets the back pass and a little bit of a save. Body potentially in the way. But for teams like Jobless that, you know, I was talking to Fruity's like, you know, some of us have been unsigned on a team for almost 2 years. You know, we need a home. We want an org to rep. You know, series like this are a great way. You know, this increases a lot of that individual talent, a lot of that individual merit of, hey, like I am of capability to be picked up. And if they come in as a team and showcase, hey, we are the true #1 outside of the French, that's a good opportunity. So I know there are some orgs lurking. There is some orgs that are paying attention. So it's a really good chance to really continue to make that name for yourself. As that one needs to be cleared to the corner. Instead, it kills in front of the net. Big J happy to pick up the pieces. Both Oli and Ixo, right intentions, but it completely kills as they bump into each other. Same kickoff again, and the reason they're going for it to kind of break it down for you guys is that first player sweeps on through. And because they don't hit it, they're allowed to go get midfield possession and get the 100 boost in the midfield. The second player kicks back directly to them, which makes it really easy to kind of have that least angle of resistance and clear it out. So they've done it pretty much every single time here, and it's worked out for some. But again, if teams are paying attention, if I can see it and recognize it, these coaches and these players should be able to come up with a counter pretty quickly. Infield pass. Defense in the way. Kicks all the way downfield up to Ivan. Good 50. Ixo again. Solo play off the ceiling. Trying to go for a double flip reset. Can't get it. Ends up being a pass. As now it's Oli in a 1v2. Bump play. Taking his time. Gets some help from the teammates. Plenty of bodies in the way. And they're able to maintain possession. It'll be up to Ixo. Probably going to want to play this slow, but Teko's on it aggressively in front of the net. Ass wants to play that downfield, but instead it's back towards his own target. Need to find a way to get this out. Good 50. Up to Ivan. Can't get the connection, so just puts a body in the way with the remaining boost. Going to have to rotate back aggressively. It's a good demo on the sweep through. That should be an open net to work with, but somehow Rizek's a high pop and a good save. Still within one and a chance to play in that 0-second time as an infield pass on the dime saved. Oli with one, trying to get that redirect on two, but now just having to lob it back downfield. They're in a dangerous spot. Can they hold on? A pinch out here. This should be nice and easy. It's going to be a pinch. It's on target, but not quite Cookser. Is that one kept alive? Up to Rizex. Where's the challenge? It's going to be an ass. Intercepted. A bump play on an open net. Kenteko's off the backboard. Pass it back to his teammate. A pre-jump. It's still up. Ivan shot redirected. But Nas happy to sit behind it. Throw it down. And Jobless 2-0 in the series and on match point. Much closer game there in game two. Even with Jobless a majority of the time on offense, not able to find the goals that they were previously. It is Oli. It is Oli with a Hattie. 9 shots on target. Again, the offense was there. They just could not find the back of the net. You know, you see a lot of people on talk in chat actually, you know, praising the guys. Hey, someone should employ these guys. And I totally agree. Obviously, you want all of these players to find a home. But Nas has really provided a sense of calmness, I think, to the team. You know, previous times where I watched Jobless, there's definitely some mix-ups. There's some sloppiness, overlap. But there's a bit of composure, it feels like, to the team. There's a sense of, like, again, calmness is the word that comes to mind. They just feel composed in their decisions. Yeah, Oli's looks like he's playing comfortable. Ixo feel like he has plenty of time and space to go and do whatever he wants. It's been nice. Despite that close series. And still not over yet. Again, what a way to start the day if it would be a quick 3-0, 3-0, and 6-0 in the series. Currently, the guys do sit at the top of the leaderboards at number 1 with their 1-0 win. But now, threatening spot. And plenty of patience. They're not going to get punished for it. Makes it easy to clear away. Ixo, multiple touches. He's going to have one more. Can he play it into the midfield? Oli with no boost. It's up to Nas. He's going to have to extend this to the sidewall. Doesn't get the sidewall shot, but now it's a shot on target, trying to find the bump on the last defender. It is Teko's. Clean save and a boost secured on the outside. He's going to let Evan break on out. Hopefully through rotation. No, never mind. It doesn't matter. Nas double backs on it, and it's a big challenge. Looked like he was going to rotate out, but instead it's pinched back into their own net. Again, intelligent decision. We talk about heads-up plays. And while, yes, get through rotation, play cleanly, sometimes you got to cut that rotation to apply the pressure, and you see it pay off here. And Jobless today, been leading with pretty much every game out of the gate, first goal, and been able to maintain that lead. Statistically speaking, teams that score first are like 78% more likely to win. I forget what the exact stat was last time we checked. Been a bit, but very much so in their favor. As a poor flick, trying to be covered. It's a great bump play. See him sweeping through on that back line. Ivan been quite a bully. You see it there again. He's hunting for Oli on the back. Comes back through with that Hunter boost and finds him eventually. It's a good bump to open it up. Again, if Fake GA want to have any chance in this series, they have to be disruptive, as they've had a really hard time getting anything going. And as Jobless clean rotation play breaks out, Been tough, as their spacing has been impeccable. Covering everywhere on the field, finding these passes cross body. So the touch here, Oli, a little bit too much power, goes high. The follow up there. Can he do it one more time? No, covered well. Expect Ixo to blast it back in, but Oli, only with a little bit boost to his name, does get a touch and makes it awkward. Should allow them to sustain the offense. It does get around. Nass is clear. Ends up being a fortunate back pass as Oli passed one. Up to Nass. Has the double. Uncontested. No. Rizax checks back. And for Ixo, trying to go for a cheeky sidewall self-pass. It's not going to be there. Trying to find a demo on the sweep through. He's not going to get it, but a little bit of bully. It's enough to keep this on the orange half. As Ivan passed one, he's going to get past two. Ivan and GA finally taking a lead. You see Oli on the rotation back. He's going for plenty of bumps, and Ivan's still able to stick with it. When you're not supersonic, you're not going to get the demo. Propels him forward. He gets the recovery, and you know those like super cringe, like pros don't want you to know these 5 tips thing? Like there's those videos like these quick, easy tips will make you better. The one thing I can tell you that every player does that for some reason lower ranks don't, they're almost always holding their power slide key. Like without fail. To maintain, like in a physics-based game, it basically gets rid of any friction on the ground. So when you hold that power slide, whether you're being bumped or bodied around, you don't stop. There's no traction on the wheels, so you just keep going. Anytime you get a hit or bashed around, just hold your power slide. You'll keep going. You'll maintain your possession. Then you can just dodge, flip out of it, and keep going at supersonic. Either way, Fake GA got another one in the meantime. 2-goal lead. And a lot of aggression. It's the first time Jobless has had to play from behind. Curious to see how they respond. Popped up high and challenged on the midfield. It's going to be Ixo first. Can he play it back over to his teammate? Free jump play and a little bit too hyper aggressive. That's a wide open net, and not exactly sure why they went with that one. Again, multiple players there. Ixo had the right idea to pass it to the outside, but you've got to lead that pass forward. And when you have everybody bunched up, all it takes is one challenge and everybody gets brought out of the play. Case in point, another goal for Fake GA. Still plenty of time. 3 goals, definitely doable. Still trying to go for that pass, but doesn't recognize his teammate. No boost. So solo plop for Nass. It is an air dribble bump, but no one there to take the shot afterwards. And usually in game 3, most teams do their best adjusting. As game 1 kind of a warm-up, kind of a feeler. Game 2, the better team usually wins in a close series. And then game 3 is when those adjustments really come through. And as of now, pacing-wise and everything else, that one, Ixo, nothing he can do about it. That's a rotation pinch that goes downfield. Been quite the response for Fake GA. Again, this is the first time we've seen today them really challenged in their playstyle. Has multiple challenges here. Oli and Ixo having a quick conversation on who should take it. Ends up being Oli who kicks on back, allows Ixo to get back into possession. And a big clear downfield. Tough chip up. That's 2. It's up to Nass. Gonna get a 3rd. If only the team had boost, and that's really been the difference maker if you really want to talk about it. Fake GA has dominated the boost game in the past half. Almost every time you see these guys rotate through, it's either a demo and they're having to reset, no momentum to go through. Or, you know, you got someone like Oli where he goes to make a touch and he's only got, 10 boosts in the tank. So a great response from Fake GA here. So good, in fact, it's going to force Nass to feel a little bit of placebo and go change his car. As we take a look at the post-match stats, And very, very telling there for Fake GA. Shots from Tekos and everything being assisted by Rizex. While Ivan, although not scoring anything more than one, disruptive plays, bumps on the back end, doing whatever he can to keep the play going. So, again, a team effort from Fake GA. Looked good doing it. Yeah, somehow Jobless did use a lot of boost there, but it was very ineffective. Part of the reason why, and to kind of explain that boost usage, is when you're getting demoed, you get 33 boost back. And then when you go to use it, you have to use boost to get your speed back into play. Like it is easier to just maintain supersonic in speed and spacing. But when you get demoed, you're coming from a standstill, so then you have to use all that boost to catch back up and collect pads to use even more boost to get yourself back into position. So again, a lot of expended boost, but it is not effective boost usage. Definitely some double commits, but credit where it's due. That's due to Ivan. Ivan's bump plays making it a little bit panicky on the side of Jobless. I talked about that again in game one. The only way you're going to beat them is if you find ways to play disruptive, because when they get clean rotation, they are a tough team to beat. If they can do it again. Into the midfield. Ixo, good block. It's up to Oli. Out the corner. Tries to play it slow, but he kicks on out. So again, opting to go for the 100 in the midfield. Decides to play it solo. Goes for the block. Kicks out. Nas with a shot, and Tekos is there. It's a good save. The offense still on for Jobless. They've been able to score first all day. Can they do it yet again? With Nas off the ceiling. It's a good read by Ivan. Read is there. Delayed shot. It's a flip reset. Holy! Oh my goodness! Wow. Again, for those that haven't been around since the OG days, we were wondering what that Neo Tokyo update was going to do for the meta. The ability to say, hey, you no longer lose your boost if you, or you don't lose your jump if you don't use it. As long as you fall off naturally, you can keep going, and he does it in perfect example there. Potentially got a flip reset underneath it as well. But either way, great usage of the space being provided. It's a clean play and an aggressive one. Up to Nas, has the dodge in front. Can't get in front of it yet again. Rizex opting to play slow, even with a low boost. It's a big flick. But Nas able to sweep on through. He's been effective cutting off these plays and not leaving things to chance. As again, another shot comes on through. Pass down, controlled in front of the net. Multiple 50-50s. As everything from both sides trying to play aggressive. Ixo comes off that sidewall. Looked like a bit of a breezy, but doesn't get the pop, so no power behind it. Throws it back in Fake GA's possession before they put one downfield lofted. It's controlled. Oli trying to get through, but it's awkward. He gets tripped up. And that's not trying to leave it a chance. Now the big counter up to Oli. Can't find a controlled touch, but still being a nuisance in front of the net. It's coming straight down. Where's the shot going to be placed? Bottom right. Easy save for Tekos. It's a pinch clear, but does not matter. Oli already back on defense. Tries to lob it downfield. It's not there. Touch is not that threatening. They're able to control it into the corner wall. It's actually an accidental back touch. It's popped high. Can Ixo get underneath it? Wanted to flip and extend the play, but he can't. As it's a little bit chippy, a pass over to the other side. They are going to beat out Ivan, but now Nas without boost. Going to miss the midfield. Can Ixo get it? No, it's actually barred down and in a threatening spot. Jobless going to count their lucky stars as they're able to break on out. And trying to find those +1s. A demo on rotation should slow down this offensive push just a tiny bit. But they need to be careful as multiple players coming in, consecutive touches. And they can't find a clear. Even on the rotation out, it's a little bit of a trip up. As Rizex and Ivan, they find each other again into the midfield, challenged early by Oli. Jobless doing whatever they can to keep this on the other half. Over just a minute. 1 goal lead. You know they would like that buffer. As the guy's hunting for another shot. It's another good read and a big clear. Absolutely clutch from Rizex. Down goes over the top. He's there again. Covers it well. Air roll save. And pitches back the other way. Ixo trying to go for a big 50 in front of the net. And Ivan staying close behind. Absolutely crucial to win that 50. Again, that space, if it's provided, it's going to be a power hit back the other way. All teams now trying to find their boost, but it's a good pass play. Flip reset and slow down a little bit of a change up. But read well by the defense of Jobless. Having to defend now. Nas pass one. Going to control it with another. Slow play and trying to be methodical. He wanted that midfield boost, but it's aggressive. And again, what was before non-stop follow-up on the offensive half. Both teams knowing 1 goal is all it takes. And Nas is happy to drive that one into the ground. And Jobless give them another win in their column. That is 2-0 on the day. People were wondering about Resolve and Fake GA. They were one of the first matches of today. They played on mainstream, I think, game 1. Or no, they played not on mainstream. They already played, though. Good series from the guys. Little bit of a scare in game 3 with that victory, but do end up bouncing back. 3-1 in the series and 6-1 on the day. Clean stuff from them. Love to see it. Love to see it. Their last match of the day, though, is going to be up against Resolve. We got the hiccups. Bear with me. Ugh. How does Nas look on the team? Clean. There's definitely still some overlap. I think one of my biggest concerns with Jobless is there's certain times when the guys overlap and bump into each other, like the rotation's not as clean as it should be. I don't know if it's a communication issue or it's just that lack of confidence of like, hey, I know I have possession. I have the ball. I'm going. I know I can go for it. And there always seems to be that slight like lead off. And it's usually Oli or like Ixo at times. I don't really see it with Nas. Like Nas is confidently like, hey, I'm getting the ball. It's mine. But yeah, Oli and Ixo sometimes have this weird overlap. But when they as a duo work really well together, we saw it, like those big clears to the redirects. Both of them got one actually, where one cleared to the other. And it was Ixo to, or no, it was Oli to Ixo and then Ixo to Oli later on in the series. So I think there's some really good things that they do that I like watching. Wow, we didn't even do the second one. My bad, guys. I'll do a prediction for the last game. Just to remind me. I forgot to do it for the second game. My apologies. Also, Sadade and 100% had a 9-minute overtime. And it was Matzer who had a full field air dribble to close it. That shot from Oli was nuts, chat. Ivan. They clipped it. Take a look. All day, can they do it yet again? With Nas off the ceiling. It's a good read by Ivan. Rita's there. Delayed shot. It's a flip reset. Holy. Oh my goodness. Wow. All day. Can they do it yet again? With Nass off the ceiling. It's a good read by Ivan. Rita's there. Delayed shot. It's a flip reset. Holy. Oh my goodness. That was clean. Really, really clean shot. Man, let's take a look at what's happening in the rest of the league. Let me pull up the league play results too for y'all. We'll enhance these. So let's see. Yes, Taco guys won over JJ Rocks. Endpoint and Luna Galaxy Complexity is going to 5. That's exciting. We should probably not full screen that. Let's do this.
Himself in harm's way, puts his car on the line, and puts Endpoint up 1-0.
1-0, and it's off the back.
I can't listen to that. Sorry. Oxygen Resolve. That's actually a spicy match too. Oxygen is wow, okay. Oxygen is down 3-0 in game 4. And there's still like 4 minutes left. Holy. Yeah, more. Who knows, man? I would assume Endpoint closed this out. But I really do like the Luna Galaxy Complexity guys. CRR is an absolute gem in interviews, and I've gotten to talk to him one-on-one before, which has been really good. I really, really like Atomic. I think Atomic's a really good kid. The few times I've talked with Tox, he's been very professional. He's also gone through some pretty big hardships in life, so I have a lot of respect for the Luna Galaxy Complexity team. I have done team streams for the Monkeys OG, like the OG Monkeys squad. But I feel like they keep switching around stuff too much, and at this point it's like I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what the solution is for y'all. Also, Resolve just scored a 4th goal. Jesus. Yeah, if Oxygen goes 0-3 on day 1, can you imagine? Like, people forget that, like, Oxygen is now the parent company of Shift, so it's not a good look. What is Endpoint doing? Hello? Huge triple commit, like, pre-jumps and everything. What the heck? Hey, Oxygen got one on the board. There you go, boys. Hey, clear. I'm sure they're happy to just put that one back in. I wish they would control it, though. Uh-oh. Oh, that's so dangerous. Nice recovery. Sloth, how you doing, man? How is Arju allowed to get that for free? That's what I don't understand. Yeah, the bottom right is pretty dope for a mini map, and the fact that it's actually like 3D is pretty sick too. It'd be better though if they didn't have all the lines though. Like all of this stuff is super distracting. But the fact that it actually shows like the air rolls of the cars and everything too is sick. I mean, 100% isn't bad. Good job, Endpoint. Endpoint 2 on the day as well. Good for them, guys. That puts them at what? 6-2? No, 6-3. 6-3 for Endpoint. That should put them in second place. How did 100% do in their second series? They're still going through it. It's one of my favorite songs on the Rocket League soundtrack. It's super chill. All right, game 5. Chat, who do you chat to make up for me forgetting to do a prediction? We'll do one for this. Who wins in game 5? Oxygen or Resolve? 2-minute prediction. Put it up. Good, Alloy. Good. Pretty clean. A little bit more offensive hungry. Very patient, composed. Still a little bit of overlap and like awkwardness between some of the players, but overall, it very, very clean. Should everybody say hi to the puppy dog? He's napping in the sunlight. Living our best life.
Hey, Central Minnesota, listen up.
I wonder who takes this. I'd probably make one. I just need a picture of her that I can shop. The issue though is I want it in the like cartoon style, and I don't have the capabilities to. Ooh, nice save. I don't have the capabilities to make emotes like that. I can take a picture, make it transparent, and size it, and all that kind of stuff, but. Yeah, I can make a LAWL dog emote. I just gotta figure out what photo to use. But we can have that for the NA broadcast. How does that sound, Slash? I'll have that up and going by the NA broadcast. I'll try to do that during the break. I'm also gonna export these games and put them on the YouTube too. Yeah, we've got like 4 or 5 emote slots open. I just haven't made or caught up with any. Wow, that's a big counter. That's huge, actually. Apart from the big 4, who is your biggest EU? Honestly, mean, Oxygen used to be the easy answer, but they've been kind of all over. The Luna Galaxies, I think that's the issue, is as soon as you get outside of that top 4, it used to be free to just say, yeah, Oxygen. You know, Oxygen looks cracked. And I'd probably still go with Oxygen, but like Luna Galaxy, Jobless, Resolve, Endpoint, Team 3, Fast Forward, Sub, Bella Gold, Cougars, all of them have had highs and very severe lows. So I think it's kind of tough to pick outside of Oxygen. Maybe this Jobless team, man. It's just sad seeing this many teams in the EU unsigned. Yeah, I did not look good, Sloth. To me, Sloth, it was going to be between... It was either between them or Genji on who was going to kind of take that beating. And selfishly, I'm very happy Genji started to find some form. I've talked a lot about the Genji situation and how long it takes to develop and create new habits. Wow, that was pretty. That had so much pace on it. Holy... Good drop down and just slams it top right. Yeah, slash the difficulty though is that EU doesn't have the same level of marketing capabilities. Like there's less companies that are willing to spend marketing dollars on EU based demographics, which is why a lot of NA orgs want to import EU talent and bring them over here because they like the work ethic, they like the culture. They like the way the guys approach the game, but spending and financial wise, it just doesn't make sense. Hold on, we talking about Genji? I did for a tiny bit. And like, by all means, players should be getting paid roughly the same, but if a sponsor can come in and alleviate that financial burden, like, I know plenty of orgs that would love to get into Rocket League, but they're just like, yeah, financially it just doesn't make sense unless we have a title partnership. Yeah, they, I don't know why they don't just Baka's mod enforce it. Like, they could definitely Baka's mod it in so it only shows spectator-wise like they did with the London Major and the Ball. Scoba's got Genji 8th best in the world. I think they're top 10, but where I would put them specifically, I'd have to think about it. I think we did a power ranking after the majors. You'd be surprised how much better they are, Sloth. It's also a lot of it's on blast now too, but I can tell you Psyonix / Epic was just on a 2-week break though. Their offices closed during holiday time, around the 4th. And it's mandatory 2 weeks vacation for everybody. So everybody's been out of the office for like 2 weeks anyway, before they gear up for the World Championship. Post-shift summer power, a post-shift summer league power rankings would be cool. I think it's possible. The issue though is we have no results from EU, you know, like EU doesn't give us anything because the big teams aren't playing, which is really silly. Nice play. Either Joe gets a double there with a shot and it gets killed, or they get a follow-up goal either way. So shame that NA starts delayed from a user perspective. Yeah, Alloy, me too. But it's to give everybody in production and stuff a break. Like, I usually end my stream by like 5 or 6, and it starts at 6. So, but you know, 2 days a week, whatever. You know, Tuesday, Wednesday is gonna be pretty stacked. I'll probably not stream on Thursdays if I'm doing double streams on Tuesday, Wednesday. But we'll see. I'm gonna take an extra day off, and that's just to make sure that my voice holds up because I've got some other casting gigs I'm doing too. Good job by Oxygen. Way to hold on, boys. A little scary though. Sadade and 100% are going to game 5. You cast over the esports? Remember you saying you casted Formula 1 before too? Yeah, I mean, whatever gig I get, I'll cast, whether it be Rocket League or otherwise. I do like casting FPSs a lot as well. I've casted Apex, PUBG, League of Legends, Among Us, Left 4 Dead, Apex, I already said, Party Animals, whatever, you know. Formula 1 is, I hosted the Las Vegas Grand Prix, which is probably the biggest event I did. I've done Counter-Strike, I've done Valorant, I've done, but it's like whatever game. There's 2 that I really want to get into right now. One of them is called Supervive. Supervive is a new like MOBA BR top down, which is dope. It's made by former like Valorant, League of Legends divs, so really excited about that. And then Valve has a new 6v6 third-person shooter MOBA coming out called Deadlock. That's really fun too, which I would like to cast as well. Will you be at Worlds? Rix, I don't know yet, man. Stuff's expensive. And whenever I'm at Worlds, that also means that I'm not streaming or making any money. So selfishly, if an org is like, hey, we want you to make a video or do a documentary or something like that, come on out. Like I'll gladly do meet and greets, I'll gladly do whatever. But like if an org is to be like, hey, come on our behalf to do this thing, I'd be like, sure. I'd love to. But the justification to spend the money on flights, hotels, all that kind of stuff. And like flights aren't too bad for the first time. I think flights are only like $200-300. Normally they're like 800 to 1,000. But it's more about a week of hotel costs and food and stuff and accommodations. You know, London flights were $2,800. $2,800 for me to fly to London for Major 2. I'm like, there's no way. Plus trying to find a hotel despite all the concerts that were going on. Who is Saudi? What do you mean? Appreciate the follows, everybody. Ah, Crispy, you got to control that, buddy. You got to at least force the error, man. You go for a solo play on that, you get a much better option. Sloth, I don't know what your question is. Teams that are 100% playing. We don't know yet, Sloth. And you're talking Esports World Cup. We have no idea. Who is? Oh, Sadade. Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't know they were going by Saud. It's Sadade. Saudade. To me, they're brand new-ish, kind of a new form. The biggest thing to pay attention to is Sizen, his former Vitality before Zen took his spot, and it's his new kind of squad that they've put together. They've got some moments, but still kind of like a bubble, whatever team. Chat, next match is mainstream, so we're gonna hopefully get a clean feed to watch. Yeah, I think so, Sloth. I think it's a good way to put it. Yeah, they've been like they're 17 to 24 team. They've been close at times, but not like you can tell they still lack kind of that presence that is needed. That is like RLCS teams have at the top. Oh wow, Crispy. That was terrible, Crispy. That has to be a goal.
A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts. So, he loses touch with reality and lives in a world of illusions. By thoughts, I mean specifically
How heavy is Azalis? We talking a 2-3 pound burrito? What are we talking?
and compulsive repetition of words, of reckoning.
Also, chat, we've got a clean feed. Let me close out of this.
I'm not saying that thinking is bad. Like everything else, is useful in moderation. A good
3 pound Cali burrito. Yummy. Nice, dude.
and all
I'm sure that'll make you hungry or not hungry for like a couple hours, and then you'll be back to wanting it again.
self-destructive.
Hopefully, there's not too much rice and tortilla.
Excessive thinking, they have lost touch with reality. That's to say, we confuse science with the real world. This is the beginning of meditation.
Zalis isn't small. Zalis is like the epitome of stocky as fuck.
Most of us would have rather money than tangible wealth. And a great occasion is somehow spoiled for us unless photographed. And to read about it the next day in the newspaper is oddly more fun for us than the original.
2'2". Yeah. Basically.
This is a disaster. For as a result of confusing the real world of nature with mere science, we are destroying nature. We are so tied up in our minds that we've lost our senses. Time to wake up. What is reality? Obviously, no one can say because it isn't words. It isn't material, that's just an idea. Reality is...
Bro, these pro player chats are chaos right now. Just as a heads up.
The point cannot be explained in words. I'm not trying to put you down. It's an expression of you as you are. One must live. We need to survive, to go on. We must go on.
Guys are chaos. John on pro chat? No, they're just I'm like, let's put it this way. I'm old for this scene. I'm very old for this scene, so it's just a bunch of Zoomer humor with like a bunch of gifs and things being posted, and it's just so like I'm looking at it, I'm like, what is happening in this chat? The dog is snoring so loud. Yeah. Jesus. What a weirdo. 33, been playing Rocket League since original season 1, Heartstock Diamond 3. Been a GT supporter, dude. Rizzo and Cooks. Hey, love it, dude. Yeah, we've been playing since day 1, since 2016. We are hard stuck at the top, as Sunless Khan says. Do 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 do. $2015's day 1. Oh yeah, 2015. My bad. You right. July 7th, 2015. Original person to get an RLCS. Heck yeah, Sloth. We appreciate it, brother. All I can confirm, not very conspicuous when trying to meet people the first time. Still kind of upsetting that the first time meeting Lawler is like, oh, you're Zealous. What's up? Yeah, I try to have a general idea of who my moderators are. You guys also had that look of like, we're getting ready to talk to you. And I'm like, this can only be one group of 5 people. 4 people, whatever it was. And also, I think I recognized Sarv first, and maybe that's why. Because I knew what Sarv looked like, and I knew what CCP looked like too. So... And like Zealous, you kind of stick out like a sore thumb compared to most Rocket League event enjoyers. Just saying. Sarv, Ghost, and Octane. That's right. That's right. I was like, I thought there was 5. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm one of the 5. That's why. Let's look at the standings. Let's see where we're at. Any upsets today? Obviously, Oxygen losing that first series was kind of like what, but honestly, things have gone, I would say, about as expected. This was going to be a close one. Oxygen's doing Oxygen things. I'm not surprised. It's been relatively close. But this is what we like to see. The boys, number one. For my favorites in this tournament, oh, Jobless. 100% Jobless. Favorite upset? I think fake GA or Espertaco guys could play upset, but yeah, we will slash, don't worry. We still got a bit until they pull into the next series, so when they start coming back from broadcast, then we'll pull up we'll pull it up. So when I pop in to say hi, yo, what up, Relic? Hey, man. Relic, we've been waiting. Our team's too good, Relic. We're literally just waiting all day. Our team just goes 3-0, 3-1, and then we just sit here and are like, all right, now what? It's been chill. How you doing, man? What up, Self? How you guys doing? What's up, Cheese? How you doing, brother? Dude, it's pure vibes. Nice, nice. Yeah, we just got the Rocket League soundtrack going. We chilling. Getting ready to cast our last series of EU. Then we got a little bit of a break. Haven't talked about Mushoku Tensei since then. I did mixed emotions. I mean, so Archangel, I've known about what was going to happen because of the manga. But, like, are you surprised that he's taken after his father? Are you? Honestly? And nothing is going to top, like, the end of season 2 with the whole, like, dragon dude. Where he almost dies. Oh, God. Nothing like that. Thought the execution was weird. Yeah. I mean, in the books of him. So what's different though is in the book, I don't think Paul sees Rudy live up to the expectation. I think he dies beforehand, before they like clutch it. So like they give him at least some resolve at the end or something like. I forget how they changed it in the anime, but 2 rounds into league play and it's already crazy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the European way, though. Yeah, this season's a lot of character development stuff, Archangel. Like, season 3 was all about, you know, Rudy coming into his own, growing into a young adult, doing all that kind of stuff. Hold on, saving his wife. Does he? Because I know she's in, like, the crystal or whatever. And she's turned into basically a vegetable. Yeah. Alright, guys are back. Well, that means we can start our prediction. Let's get that up for y'all. Jobless versus Resolve. We'll do a 10-minute on it because I'll probably do Talk It League for a bit. In the second to last episode. I thought he's He died saving Rudy. He jumps in front of him and pushes him out of the way. Shipment said just took one of them. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. It's still one of the best Isekais. So. Jobless throw, knock on wood. We hope so, man. We hope so. So, chat, I'll give you an option here. Because this is the main stream, because this match is put on the main broadcast, I can't cast from in-game. Which reminds me, I should probably get rid of this.
When something happens to your kitchen.
So I can't cast from in-game, which means that audio-wise, if we've got game audio, either I pull to this screen with no overlay, right? And then you guys watch without overlays and a clean feed, or I just keep it like this and you guys, we just watch party it per se. If you'd like, I can cast it as well, but then we have to do it without game audio. Or I don't know. Yeah, Archangel, this latest season of Slime is literally just meeting politics simulator. Which is unfortunate because at the end of what, season 2, it was like, hey, I'm gonna murder like 20,000-30,000 people and become a demon lord. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. And it was sick. But we can either watch party it or I can cast it. It's up to you guys. It's entirely up to you guys. I'm happy with either. Slime gets better? Yeah, I know that. There's just a bunch of really good shows out. Although this season has a lot of really weird shows. I gotta find out what I'm gonna be watching this split, because there's definitely some odd ones, to say the least. Like there's this one where like this chick says provocative things to her friend in Russian, but she doesn't think he can speak it. I'm like, that's the premises of the show? What? You're gonna be busy with casting tonight. Why not chill when you can? I mean, I'll take we'll have like a 2-hour break before, if not longer. Like this will wrap by 3, so we'll have like a 3-hour break. All a lot of mid-season stuff the last 12 episodes. Yeah, that's fair. I create a list of summer shows I'm gonna watch. Fairy Tail, Hunter, New Year Quest, top of the list. Fairy Tail is a lot of commitment. I mean, it's one of the OG shonen, right? Watch Windbreaker is dope. Yeah, Windbreaker's cool. Who's about to play? We got Jobless and Resolve. Jobless has Nas on the team now too. Instead of Resi. Should be goodie.
It is ooh la la Lawler.
I'm ready for Ostomania to start. Smile.
Yes, sir. What's up, Syrup? Appreciate the 29 months. Welcome back. Good to have you. Suicide Squad is that guy? I probably will not be watching that. I don't know the last time DC put out a good product, so probably gonna skip that. Yeah, I didn't go the Fairy Tail route. I went Naruto and Bleach. Oh god, I can't wait, Shawarma. 1,000 Year Blood War has been chef's kiss, dude. I'm ready for Arcane Season 2. Fun fact, my buddy is the lead producer on Arcane, and they won a bunch of awards, and I'm so happy for him. He was the orchestrative lead at Riot for 8 or 9 years, and then they gave him the Arcane project to kind of build and produce, and like, insane. What's Preiko's official title? He's the showrunner and co-creator of Arcane, and he's the creative director at Riot. He's the composer on League of Legends. Like, he's so good at what he does. And I'm like, how are you, my friend? He's also the reason I got hacked in Steam once. Oh, of course, Mongo. Ask away, man. Hate League, love Arcane, yet I still play it on occasion. That sounds like most. I'm not even gonna tell him he just deserves a kiss in general. Yeah, Arcane's dope. I'm excited to see what they do with Warwick and stuff. Shawarma, I've never watched One Piece because it's basically the Freebird of anime, you know, and who's got time for it? Anyway, chat, we've got matches up. Final ask, music, watch party, or casting? What do you guys want? I can do music and watch party. We can just chill, or I can cast. What would you prefer? Rightfully so, Archangel. They killed it. Cast it? All right, we can cast it. Oh, they gave us a clean feed. Let's go. All right, clean feed means I don't have casters. We can still do it. Let me find a way to do this. We'll just do it like that. All right, here we go. All right, chat, final series of the day. We got Jobless versus Resolve in a best of 5. Resolve currently 0-2 in league play, going up against Jobless 2-0 and top of the leaderboards. So we got our best team versus our worst team so far. But it does not tell the story between the Resolve team that has proven top 8 quality in the RLCS this season, as they, ironically enough, are basically playing their former teammates. For those that are unfamiliar with the history of these two teams, Jobless originally was a team by the name of Redemption. Built a team, Cash, Astral, and after a little bit of politics that we don't need to get into, Resolve decided to scoop up 2/3 of that team, leave the coach behind because they already had one in Tadpole, and they went through a rebuild with Fruity. Jobless then came through after losing the Moist situation, and now we got some mad lag, so plenty of time to discuss this. But yeah, they used to be former Moist, and things fell apart, and some movement between the teams, and here we are. So yeah, some pretty crazy stuff across the board on how things have all applied. But yeah, man, it is wild to see how things have developed and where things are headed. But Jobless consistently top 10 throughout the whole season. They've been part of that conversation. They continue to do so. So they're gonna do a server reset, and then we'll get back into it. But yeah, wild times, chat, to see how things are going. But good to see the guys improving. Been talking to Fruity a little bit here and there, and he's like, "Yeah, man, we've been without an org for like 2 years. It'd be nice to find a home and have something, and we don't know what the offseason holds. We don't know what the roster is going to be moving forward, but we do know that NASA's very, very good, and we're happy to have him on the squad." So they're playing with him currently, whether he sticks or not, but you can see his involvement and his improvement already. One Piece is depth very long, but I've noticed and decided that reading it is a lot faster. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm sure you can skim through that stuff really quick. Nowadays, too, with like top anime, there's always like fillerless guides. Like, ain't no one got time to watch Naruto catch a cat and from trees and stuff and help out old grannies, you know? No one wants that filler episode stuff. But they do make websites that have like, you can skip these episodes. And sometimes it's like 50 some at a time. So you can crush through main, like, actual canon stuff very quickly. Like source material you can crush through. Like when I watched Hunter x Hunter the first time, I think I went through like 160 episodes in like 2 weeks. It's like you watch on like, so there's certain websites that will auto skip the intro and outro and auto skip to the next episode, and you just crush through it. So yeah, you can bust through some stuff real quick. Also, TTGL is goated, Pingus. Yeah, if like, I will literally set up my laptop on the big screen downstairs, and I'll just, all right, I'm gonna crush through this. I just finished how many of you guys have seen Bocchi the Rock? Great movie, great show, by the way. If you haven't seen Bocchi the Rock, check it out. But they made another one that's kind of similar called Girl Band Cry. And it was very similar vibes. It was very good, though. Girl Band Cry. I don't like CGI, but it was done by Toei Animation, so it was like, it wasn't too bad. And I got used to it. But I hate CGI animation. Give me hand-drawn, give me whatever. But yeah, Girl Band Cry was really good. Very similar to Bocchi the Rock. You have good taste? I mean, Pingus, I've watched more anime than most people, I'll admit. I'm 32, I'll be 33 next month. I've probably seen 300-400 shows. Plus movies. I mean, I've been watching anime for like 25 years, something like that. Used to watch like 16 shows a season. Yeah. Kaiju no Great? Yeah, Kaiju was good. Everybody says the manga was better, rightfully so, but yeah, I thought it was good. The for some reason though, Don, in Kaiju, the main character gave me like Sabikui Bisco vibes. If you guys haven't seen that show. So good. Man, this break is long. Servers are having a heckin' problem. Oh, send me like 20 texts in the middle of the night ranting about Demon Slayer news about certain parts. Happens. Our Naruto episodes 143 to 219 all filler. I'd have to check the guide. I couldn't tell you. But I mean, I used to watch Naruto as it aired live. It was on every Thursday at like right after school. It was like 3:30. I would get home from school and I'd watch Naruto every Thursday. But yeah, whoever mentioned 1,000 Year Blood War, I'm so excited. So far, 1,000 Year Blood War has been amazing. The fight scenes between the captain and stuff, dude. Oh, so good, bro. I haven't really watched the new animes except for like Jujutsu Kaisen. You're missing out, dude. There's some new stuff that's really good. They said it was gonna be airing in May. They said October, I thought. You know, watch the new Demon Slayer movies when they come out. Depends on if they're new or repeats. Anyway, series back on, guys. Let's get into it. We can talk about anime after before we close out and we take a break. Dungeon Meshi or whatever it's called is so good. Frierin's even better. Frierin's basically Lord of the Rings as an anime. It's so good, bro. The soundtrack made me cry. Anyway, Jobless is gonna start with a 2-0 lead. They did get a goal right before the ping issues started to come through, and off the kickoff they're gonna make it count. And a great start here for the guys. We love to see it. We love to see it. Not again. And we go back to talking about anime. It's like they know. God dang it. So what were we talking about, chat? Anime too strong. Yeah, Frieren was like the best new fan. Ranking of Kings, also wholesome. Fun fact, chat, I want to get a big dog. I want to get like a big Rottweiler type dog and name him Boji. I want to get a boy dog and name him Boji, because then he would be best boy. You know? Yeah, Ranking of Kings was good. Although I hated how the new season was just all recap. After 1,000 Year Blood War arc ended, they brought out a trailer for May, then they changed it to October. Looked like a movie at first. Is 1,000 Year Blood War over? I thought it's still going. Like, they had that big fight where the captain dude like fought what's his face, and chaos ensued. I'm not trying to spoil stuff. You know, the dude with the Fu Manchu, who like has the East and the West. Oh, you mean the first part? Okay, I thought it was over. And I'm like, do I need to catch up? BRB, I know what I'm doing during the break. Motion, appreciate the follow, man. Second part's October. Gotcha. Yeah, there's some banger part 2 stuff coming out. Blue Lock is coming back. Like October's gonna be a good season. I'm trying to think what I'm watching right now. We're caught up with My Hero. I was never the Blue Lock hype. It was good, man. It was so good. Tower of God is back. Yeah, I need new stuff to watch. Oshinoko season 2's out. Yeah, she's just facing the wall now. I need to watch Spice and Wolf.
Chipped nose.
Yeah, syrup, it happens, man. Also, we all hate Rachel. I need to watch Oshinoko season 1. Archangel, I'm gonna tell you right now, as soon as you watch the first episode, just be prepared to not leave your seat. Because the first episode is actually 4 episodes in one, and it's basically a prologue. It's a movie in the first episode, and there is a massive hook and very big drama, and some very serious things happen, and then it goes, now the show begins. And you're like, what? Like, Oshinoko, I think, set a precedent on how I think every anime should air. So good. I don't understand these names. I was reincarnated as slime. No. Dude, it's Archangel. It's so good. It's so good. It's not a bad thing, Syrup. Sounds like they're getting back into lobby. I'm hearing audio. Yeah, Oshinoko, I'm excited for season 2. I personally think the first episode of any anime should be a movie. I don't think it's a bad idea. Like, realistically, usually every show you want to give like 4 episodes. Like episode 4 is the like stereotype, like here's the hook. Here's the moment that is to draw you in. You have like some action, a little bit of character development, and then episode 4 is like, this is when the plot really gets injected. And like, if they took that kind of approach to shows as like a, hey, here's a movie to get you hooked, and now you have 8 episodes of show, I think it would do very well, because it's just the pacing feels so much better. That's the one thing that, like, so like Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba will put out their movies and they'll do a recap for the first 3 episodes, and then they'll tease like 2 new episodes of the new season. And like the pacing of it is just better. But it's like I don't like rewatching something I've already seen, you know? Like under 30 minutes of any anime is kind of like, oh, I'm interested in anything. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get. My girlfriend doesn't watch anime, even though her favorite shows are like Powerpuff Girls and stuff. I'm like, that's just American anime, also known as cartoons. The same thing. But like, I think the only way I'm going to get her in is if I get her to watch a movie. So we want to watch Boy and the Heron, because I haven't seen that yet. I hear it's really good. Have you seen live action One Piece? No. People said it was pretty good though. Are we back? No. Oh, they're taking a break. Oh man. A girl version of Shield Hero she will like. Dude, I think Shield Hero is so bad. Season 1 was okay, and then it just is like, this is just some weird harem garbage. The show is so bad. As soon as they fight the big turtle thing, and I'm like, ugh. But think a girly version? Yeah. It's funny that they made the live action of One Piece the most accurate one made. Did they just not have they not been following like the source material or what? Yeah, it did, Syrup. I really want to rewatch Sunny Boy because that shows a mind heck. What else do I need to catch up on? Spice and Wolf. I need to watch Apothecary Diaries. What's your thought on Berserk? Berserk's one of the greatest. I want to buy the book set. It's just I don't have space for it or room for it. Sounds good, Zalis. Hopefully we see you later. I wish this match would start so we could watch it, but every time I hear Berserk, I get PTSD. That's fair. Did I miss the matches? Women Alive, we have one left to go. And we're just waiting because server issues. So that sucks. Matt Work might catch one. Nice. Even if alive, even if you miss these, we'll have NA matches later today as well. Trying to figure out why I see more messages on the stream than I actually see in chat. I've got my YouTube stream as well. Man, YouTube makes the world go round. Ad rev goes hard, dude. Pretty much syrup. What's the syrup? What's the other one from Rent a Girlfriend? Maki-chan or whatever her name is. Oh god. I see people say heck that girl in Reddit comments. Are they doing the World Cup thing with teams from each region? Are they having people with the same nationality become a team? So Esports World Cup, right? Esports World Cup will be standard 3v3 teams. The FIFA E World Cup will be national teams. So like all American, all Canadian, all Mexican, all, you know, all Spanish, all. So that one, which will probably be at the end of the year. I think live action anime is completely pointless, to be honest. It was just actually impressive that they did One Piece. I mean, there's been some live action that I think is better than anime. Like, I think Alice in Borderland was better as a live action than it was as an anime. Sloth, you know America, France, gonna be so good. I mean, America literally just gets to send G2, right? Like, best team in the world, send them, you know? Alice in Borderland is my best 2000 show of all time. Alice in Borderland was good. Oh my gosh, are we back? Are we actually in game? Chat, it's happening. We're so back. All right, we're back, everybody. Welcome back to Shift Summer League. We've got Jobless up against Resolve. I see some of you are surprised, but yes, Nas is in for Resi. And they've been having a day. 3-1 in game differential, 2-0 in series at the top of the leaderboard. Ground pinch, cross to Ixo. It doesn't go in, but Oli there. Top right banger. Nice and easy. Love to see it. And it's a 3-0 lead. All of this hesitation, all of this waiting just for Resolve to take a big fat L. Soul playing in the midfield. Able to get it on through, but not on target. Makes it nice and easy. As Ixo able to win another 50. Oli checking back. Almost had a redirect, and now Nas with a... Again, guys. Really? This better be the broadcast and not the actual game. You're kidding me, dude.
Folks, here in the Midwest, you compare line...
So... what's the plan, you know? This is the third one that's happened. I mean, Grid Server was going to get cooked either way, let's be honest. But, like... what are they saying?
Just all over the place. Nobody knows what's going on. But we'll figure it out. Admin's word is final. Just the referee. Nobody ever complains about the referees.
True.
Tell you what, I will complain about the referee in football because there was 4 minutes. Just quickly. There was 4 minutes.
I'm with you on this.
Extra time. About 45 seconds max was played.
Awful.
Spain were on the floor for about 2 minutes non-stop because Saka touched me very briefly.
Yeah,
And then the
Cucurella,
ref
whatever his
blew.
name is,
Yeah,
was just
exactly.
laying around.
And the ref blew on 4 minutes, 94. It doesn't make any sense. Nobody thought it was over. Nobody even checked.
I don't trust this server chat. It says we're back in the game, but I don't believe it. How many episodes of season 2 of Tower God is supposed to be? I think there's only like 2 right now. I'm sure it'll be a 12er at least. Hopefully 24, but who knows? I wish I could just speed up the time on this because we've waited so long for this one game. A little bit of bully ball. Kicked over into the midfield, off the ceiling, self pass, flip reset, and will it go through? No, Nas. Able to make the rotation cleanly on the back line, able to get a ball behind it. As it's a big pop downfield, Nas going to be the first to it. His teammate wanted to go for the clear, but got bullied out of the way. Expect this game to be extremely chippy from the Resolve team, as everybody tries to fight for a clean touch towards the net as we enter the final minute for like what feels like the 10th time. Knock on wood, a little bit of stability in the offense as well as the server. Big clear downfield. And plenty of defense here from Jobless as they all bunker up on the back line. It's a high pop, probably a cross-field play. And they keep it lofted. Benefit of keeping it high like that is it does expend a lot of boost from the defending team. They've got to go up and meet it in the midfield. And if done intentionally, kills a lot of the boost and a lot of the chance here from Resolve. So for Jobless, a healthy lead and a whole lot of pressure, not really having to worry about. They're just happy to keep killing the clock, neutralizing these 50s. And now just a formality. Plenty of time has gone by, but the inevitability finally happens. Jobless. 1-0 so far in the series. And 7-1 on the day. All right, chat. We're finally moving things forward. It seems like servers have finally settled a little bit, which is good. We're happy to see that. We also want more random in-game crowd noises. And they're gone. Chat, how are we feeling about Jobless so far? I mean, you guys have been here for all the series. Like, based upon what we've seen, I haven't seen any team look as consistent. Like, maybe that's just me being biased, but like, out of all the other teams, I haven't really seen any other team be like completely competent. Like, we'll see how it goes. Again, some of these games are going to be a pretty close fight, and it's gone. But bye now. That is one way to kill your mental. All right, good fake kickoff. It is going to be kicked out. Razier's with the solo play. Trying to draw one defender. It's not going to be there as Nas already on the back line. Able to make a free clear off the backboard. Razier's pops it high. Draws one. Can only get the boost and in front of it. No, it's going to be a misread. It's well placed by Ivan. And it goes low, bottom right. They tied up 30 seconds in. Only off that back wall. Needed to control it or find a way to get in front of it. Doesn't either. And an opportunity prevents. Wow. Okay. All right. Not sure what Ixo's plan was there. I don't know if he was trying to pass it to the right back over to Oli, but aggressive cheat coming in. You gotta stay behind it. Force 50 at least. Up high, Oli on the back line. Why is he there? No one knows. Still sticking around, sweeping through for a shot. Nas does get a piece on it, but defended well by the defense. Ivan had an open net and pushes it to the side. Interesting plays so far. And still only a minute in as it's cleared on field. Trying to go for a back pass, maintain possession. Everybody on Jobless, low boost. Needing to be careful. It's Ivan causing disruption on the back line. In the midfield. Challenges as both teams try to fight for possession. And it's cut off. Resolve still able to apply a little bit. Not before it's cleared away. It's a big 50. Chance here for Jobless. As it's popped up high, plenty of boost to work with. Oli, one extra touch, make it two. Can they find it in? No, it's defended well by Cash. Same thing here. He's going high on the back line, but nobody there to go direct and put a shot on target. So it's going to be a clear and a retreat the other way. Dumb on rotation gives Resolve possession back. Has a double touch off the back line, and it looks like a forced own goal by Oli as he sweeps through. Demo off the kickoff here. Jobless trying to do a little bit alone, and Oli again stepping up big. There's been numerous times today where Oli's had to step up in a solo opportunity. And why not a 1v1 air dribble bump? Last defender, remove him from the pitch. They bring it back within one. Avocado, appreciate the raid. Thank you for sending people over. Multiple times we've seen Jobless go for that kickoff, and looks like it almost gets exploited. Luckily, they're able to sweep through, find another save as they played safe to the outside. Oli, Nas together. Oli with plenty of boost. Cannot get the clear. Looking for him. Ixo's there. He's going to have to half flip and try to get underneath it. Defended well in the midfield. Another pinch clear this time into the corner instead of into their own net. Ixo off the ceiling, aggressive on the pre-jump. Chance for Jobless. Could add suffocating pressure in this case. Ixo plays it patient, goes around. Can they find a demo? Trying to walk it in. Oli needed to find a bump on that last defender, and now they're playing defense. Got to put a body up, and luckily it's high. Should be easy for Oli. As one pass down, he's going to wave dash to try to follow through. Gets a dunk over the top. That's in a dangerous spot as well. And a chance for Jobless to set up. Just kidding. What a redirect and a clear. Raziers, beautiful touch. And back onto offense they go, but it's read well by Oli and the rest of the team. Again, that's where the awkward overlap comes into play. I've mentioned this multiple times where both Oli and Ixo, communication-wise, I feel like both should go for it rather than commuting who's actually taking it, which puts them both out of possession a little bit. And the positioning gets a little bit awkward. Good win in the midfield. Oli happy to stick with it. Inside, Ixo gets a touch, and Nas wanted to take a shot. Probably in the best position, but it doesn't matter. Sustained offense, Cash, two beautiful saves, and now a shot on target from Nas. It's threatening, but right at a defender. They need a goal to tie this one up as they're still down by one. Really good chance there from Nas, but he gets demoed. So now Oli backboard and cleared away by Ivan. A crucial one at that, and Cash turns it into a threatening shot as well. But they're able to escape on through down the sideline before it's brought back into their own corner. A quick redirect and maybe one or two more opportunities to try to put a shot on target. Nas retreating through, tries to 50 it, ends up pinching towards his backboard. Got teammates to help out. And it's going to force Ixo a lot of boost. Just kind of lofting it upfield. They have a way to turn this into a shot. Oli deciding to play selfish, goes for multiple touches, and it stays in the corner. They need to find a way to throw this into the midfield. Solo touch. Oli pre-jump. Can he put a shot on? No, he can't quite connect. The idea is there. And Resolve just going to boom this one away. They throw possession, but can they keep it alive? It is going to be Resolve with the response in game two. Almost a potential chance to clutch it up there. You saw Oli with that pass across on a pre-jump. Looked like he almost had the connection. But a big clear and a little bit of a fight. A little bit different look for Jobless today, as they haven't really been tested. In their last series, we did see a fight put up by Fake GA, but a little bit different feeling in this one. It seems like a little bit more familiarity from the Resolve team. A little bit better understanding on how to approach the series, and structurally, I think, again, staffing wise and stuff, that helps rather than some of these other pickup teams. But here's on all the adjustments are going to go. It's going to be up to Coach Fruity to see what he does. Updates across the board though. Luna Galaxy and JJ Rocks going to game 5. Oxygen up 2-1 over 100%. Resolve, as you guys just saw, have tied it up with Jobless, and then Sadade is up 2-1 on Espertaco. So we got a tie series. Should be interesting to see how this one plays out. Also, whoever's updating things on Liquipedia needs to make some adjustments, because right now it is showing incorrectly. But here we go. Double commit. A chance to play this outside of Nas. Instead, Ixo, he's just going to lob it downfield. Again, direct approach is good and all, and it applies pressure and forces defenders out, but probably better to go for the better shooting opportunity. Cash stays with it close. Is able to make it a little bit awkward, but Nas does sweep through. He is able to get a touch to extend it back towards his team. So Jobless still on offense for now. Trying to find a way to suffocate. And I got to deny. Roughly 2 to 3 clears is kind of the play to find that opportunity for boost. Didn't play out there, but smart play by Oli. He is able to do a back pass. Nas had a solo, but now flip reset, pass one, accidental touch from Oli ends up being a back pass. Need to be careful though, as the threat is in pursuit. Our challenge is, and Razier's going to play it solo over the top of one, faking it for Ivan. They're going to play it underneath, and it's a good team play from Resolve. Again, Razier's touch, not the cleanest, but if he can just kind of shadow it and force the defenders. Respect given. Different kickoff this time. Possession goes in their favor for Jobless. Has another booming hit to the backboard where already defenders aplenty. Popped up high, but nobody with boost. They're going to have to retreat. Someone needs to put a body in the way, and Nas bails them out. Another good 50. And all boost expended. A little bit awkward. Shot on target. Is he safe for Resolve? As so far, positioning and spacing has been all Resolve these last 2 games. Seemingly having an answer. Pressure is there. Free shots are being provided. And they're putting them away. Rix, if you check out Twisted's Twitter, they've already addressed it. Still plenty of time left in the game. 3 minutes to go. And for Jobless, as of right now, they're just getting outpositioned and outpaced. Touches have been a little bit sloppy. Got to find a way to getting back that control, and credit where it's due. Resolve has done a good job of playing disruptive. But possession has been thrown away, and they haven't really been able to find too many good opportunities for clean shots. Bit of overlap, and players kind of stepping on each other's toes. Top of that, Resolve. Pretty solid job of clearing the ball, making sure that it doesn't stay on their half for too long. Is that one thrown in the midfield? It's a double touch chance, and it's a great read by Oli. In and out save, and he gets it. Even with the solo play, high aggressive challenges, Resolve able to meet the needs of the team in the midfield, as they haven't really allowed or enabled too much consistent pressure. A little bit of a team pay. Wow, no. It looked like it was going to develop into a pass downfield with multiple players, but again, cut off and possession controlled by Resolve. But for how long can they get away with it? Another shot, bottom right. Again, game one, we saw a lot of hiccups with the servers, and Jobless had a convincing win. But all that extra time, you're curious on how it's affected the series, has now Resolve pretty much dominating the field. Pass across. Oli gets to it first. It's a big clear downfield. It's up to Ixo. Plenty of boost. Neutral 50. Can Oli redirect that back in? Not exactly on target, but it's close. And backward defense clears it away. Nas multiple touches in the midfield. It does end up pinching over to his teammate. So it's up to Oli and Ixo now. Pass over. Ixo not able to connect. It's up to Oli again, and the recovery from Cash is crucial. Still in a threatening spot. Need to find a way to get it clear out. Razier's happy to slow this one down. And even though Ixo doesn't have the boost, he does catch up, bumps the play away. And possession now in favor. Cash. Nowhere to be found on defense. He's sweeping through. You can tell he's low boost. But all these touches, again, none of them a big threat. It's up to Ixo. A shot over to Oli. And Cash in position. exactly how much boost he needs. A big save, and it clears it away again. Only 25 seconds remaining. At this point, Jobless has to find a goal in these following seconds, and if they don't, they're going to find themselves backs up against the wall and fighting for their life. Big shot, bottom left. There's still a chance. It's a big goal here. Oli with power off the ceiling, able to find the angle. Five seconds. Nas with control off the backboard. Plenty of space. A flick over to a teammate. It's an air dribble. Shot on and cut off by Cash. I was going to drop straight down. All three players commit and resolve. Happy as ever to be on match point. Again, a much closer game 3 here, as you're starting to see the Resolve team, again, very even spread across the field, where a lot of the times, again, everybody getting touches involved, everybody is working through the field, and I wouldn't say it's anything overly complicated. It's just clears are happening pretty decisively, and in moments like that, when I look at it, it's like, okay, I think there is opportunities when Nas is going for, because Nas had the most touches by far. It's because he's going for a lot more solo air dribble plays. But it's like, if you pair those with demos, or you get a bit more aggressive, you know, if Nas is going to hold possession that cleanly, someone needs to go and do something on the back line. And we saw Oli kind of staying upfield a little bit, but he needs to turn those into boost denies and demos if they're going to have a chance. So we'll see how it plays out as we get into game 4. Jobless has to win this one if we want to force a game 5 and go to the decider, but Resolve more than happy to be on match point, trying to close the series out early. They had a rough day that started 0-2. Let's see if we can change it, as the narrative has been all Resolve for the last 10 minutes. Big play in the midfield by Ixo. You got multiple, both Nas and Oli ready to take a shot. They lead with Noli. Sorry, not Noli. Oli. That's an awkward play. That's an open net. Need to be careful. Shot. Oh, they get away with it. Rough touches there from Oli, but that one, a wide open net. Him and Ixo happy to get the counter. And a much better start here for Jobless. They get away with one. It was an awkward touch by Oli on the way back, and looks like it could have been a threat, but this time ends up working out. Even as a kickoff as they come, both players and both teams trying to fight for it, but that one goes over the top. Luckily, Nas in position. Gets one and is going to roll out. He does get the boost and a bump on the way back, but need to be careful. Into the corner. 2 defenders waiting for it. A quick pop, and it's put back on target. It's a great shot by Cash. He extends the play with the demo. Good heads-up play, though, by the defensive Jobless. Able to clear that one away despite being under threat. Can meet the challenge, but no boost here on the back line, so gonna have to collect pads. And could provide an opportunity for Cash. Oli still able to make a good save. But low boost could be a problem unless it pinches all the way downfield. A one-shot attempt. It ends up being a forced own goal. Is anybody be there to dunk it in? No. Somehow, Raziers and the rest of the team of Resolve able to bully on the way back. They get the demo, and it's tied up. Somehow they make a save. They turn it into a 1v2 and completely remove the defense. And we were watching Shift last week during play-ins on the Pirates on a Boat broadcast, and a couple of the teams that they played against, you know, their opposition had plenty of chances in a 1v2, 1v3 to go for a demo and open it up, and they just could not connect. And credit where it's due. EU teams just seemingly, when they have that 1v2 advantage, very rarely do they miss the opportunity. All tied up. And a quick 1-2 counter. Should force defenders to make a save, but can they turn into anything? Oli, again, low boost. Missed that midfield. Finesse, no solo play. Oli's on the back line. Is he going to go for the redirect? Oh my God. You see him from the corner, and I'm like, why would you not just bump the back line? Just go for the bump on the backboard. And I get it now. Go for the clip. Oli again, making the highlight reel. See you guys on Twitter. That was special. Expect to pause here momentarily unless they're just holding a rule 2. Looks like the guys are going to respect the decision to follow the probably dumbest rule in Rocket League, in my opinion. Don't at me. I think it's a terrible idea when you're playing for $20,000 and a chance to go to, you know, important things, but is what it is. But feeling pretty confident about the 2v2 team, as Nas and Oli, bunch of demons in the rank scene, should feel confidence going up against Cash and Ivan. Curious to see how it's going to play out. It's an air dribble play. Oli going to force it for his teammate, and they get possession back. But back on defense, Oli's got to be careful. High pop past one, but now has himself in a problematic situation unless he can clear it the other way. Popped up high. Nas is there. Shot comes close, and they're able to defend. But Oli with a back touch is going to play it off to his teammate. Up to Nas with a solo. Can't find it. So Oli, a little bit of an awkward touch. He's able to get past one. Can they pass it back in field? No, it's covered well by Ivan. The nice thing about this either way is it kills a ton of time, even if they don't get a goal. As Oli and you know, it's not quite a rule 1 or 2, but you know, the rule stands. You know, they're, you know, we talk about being pillars of the community and having to be role models. That's not exactly what I'm talking about, you know? Oli backward challenge, passes off his teammate. Will he get credit? No. Big clear downfield, needs to find a way to control it. Off the ceiling, gotta be careful of the challenge, it's aggressive. That's gonna be able to secure the corner boost, and again, now a chance for him to play it solo. Off the side wall, neutral, free for Oli, keeps it close. Dribble, can he get past one? He's just going to play defense and play keep away. But it's going to be threatening. It's on his own half. Cash. Flip reset. Gets past. It's on target. And somehow they're able to make the save. And Jobless brings us to game 5. If they didn't force game 5 after that pass play and Oli goal, then they don't deserve it. So we're okay with it. We're okay with it. We're going to 5. Chat again. Appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for everybody coming and hanging out today. As a reminder, before we close out the broadcast on our final game of this series and final series of the EU broadcast, we will be back at 7 p.m. Eastern for the North American broadcast. We've got Pirates on a boat. We'll be covering 3 of their matches today as well. And then we'll be back to do it all again tomorrow. So, you guys want to make sure you don't miss out on that. Consider hitting a follow. Show love on the socials and stuff. It's greatly appreciated. Again, you guys could be watching the main stream, but instead you're choosing to watch here. So it is greatly appreciated. If you guys don't know me, I'm Lawler. Used to be an RLCS caster seasons 1 through 8. And have been full freelance since like 2019, we'll go with. We're doing like consulting work and casting other esports and doing our thing. Give me your best pirate vibe. Did I do it? Is that what you want? You can always do the whole like, what's a pirate's favorite letter? And then there's like 8 options. You just pick one. Either way, back at it. Game 5, everything on the line, and a chance for Jobless to go 3-0 on the day. As for Resolve, trying to avoid going 0-3 on the day. Quite the polarity here between these two rosters, as everybody from Jobless on one side of the field, usually not the best idea, but with the solo play, it allows them to spread on out and find opportunity. As that one, again, Oli lurking on the backboard. Gonna pitch the other way as two teams fighting against each other for a chance to close out this series. Shot on target, plenty of defense. Cash, minimal boost, flip reset to extend. It's up to Raziers, and Ixo lands on it. Ends up working out in their favor. As Nas trying to play that one through. Again, it's kicked up high. That's a shot opportunity, and luckily for Jobless, a little bit of an overlap here from Resolve on offense. Should allow them to break on through. It is Oli. He's able to get past one. A shot on target. Oli again strikes. It's a good beat by his teammate of Ixo. We talked about them working in tandem. And another good way to create a lead. Also, Sev, how you doing, man? Cash, a little bit awkward there. Not sure if he meant to miss the first touch, but it fakes out one. Either way, possession and extension. Nas gonna low 50 it, but can't get around it. So now counterattack. It's up to Ixo to play it to the outside, and Oli's gonna deny the boost. His teammate was probably hoping for it. Has a couple extra touches. Does allow him to get past the first challenging defender. Second one, though, Raziers. Flip reset and plenty of defense. Paired with a demo should provide them a little bit of space, unless Cash has something to say about it. Has a shot on target, gets a bump on one, and now Oli trying to get downfield and utilizing that power slide like I mentioned just a couple games ago. Carries his momentum. Oli shot on target. Raziers able to find a save. Much better job from Jobless here in Game 5. More threatening shots. Pacing-wise, they're doing a good job of controlling. Haven't quite seen Ixo have the offensive capabilities as he's had in the past. As Cash, another fantastic shot. Stretching save from Nas is able to keep it on out, but the offense starting to add up here from Resolve. All three players in front ready to attack. As the defense staying patient on the back line, but minimal boost. Need to find a way to get a clear or sit behind it and force neutral 50s. That's not going to be the touch. Need to be careful, and a body in the way should bail them out. As Oli happy to just play that one high, but the defense and in the midfield for Resolve is ready. Ixo going low, has the flip reset, decides to opt out. Raziers. Shot's not there. Oli, again, it's a great touch. Low boost, sweep it on through on the back just to extend that play. Trying to find ways to not only kill this clock, but also extend their lead. Both teams the opportunity to score at any moment. A little bit of give and go, and some bully on the sideline. It allows Jobless to stay up on offense. They've got a low player boost in net, but they aren't aware of it. And somehow Cash bails them out again. Sweeping through a demo, being chased down. Flick, too much power. It's going to go all the way around the world. Ivan's solo play, challenged immediately, and it's a great play. Again, the defense not wasting any time. No hesitation on shutting down the plays. But Ivan, again, headhunting. Gets a demo on one. Shot there. Met well. It's up to Ixo. Another hard clear. He's probably going to try to play it back out, but these are the ones that need to be controlled. A pass across, no boost to extend. And a massive lob downfield. Ixo's there waiting. He goes for the redirect shot. It's a save by Raziers. Needing to be careful of an overextension of play, and Nas has the secondary sidewall shot. But the defense remains firm here for Resolve, giving themselves the chance to play into 0 second time. Play develops in the midfield. A shot on target. Raziers again, the saving grace. It's a good touch by Ixo. And it's pinched downfield. What is Jobless going to do with it? Oli, first touch, a mistake, but makes up for it. That pinch extends it away. But now, final seconds ticking down. And Ixo having faith. It looked like it was going to be a clear downfield, but in this case, it is now up to Resolve to keep it alive. And Ixo going to put it away, and Jobless holds on to their perfect record, and they go 3-0 in the first day of the Shift Summer League. Let's go. We're the best. Everybody else stinks. Woo! It's a feels good man here for the Jobless broadcast, as the guys have now remained perfect. 3-0, top of the leaderboard. Nothing can take that away from them. We're going to pull up the bracket for y'all and kind of show you what went down today. And these are going to take a little bit to update, just as a heads up, so we won't have them immediately. There we go. So, Jobless again 3-0. They just won that series 3-2, so that'll put them at 9-3 on the day. Only team to go perfect. Below them, a team, and this is kind of the excitement. Teams they've beaten. They played this team today. They played this team today. And then they played this team. So, they have beaten 2 out of the top 6 teams already. The second place team as well as the 6th place team. The difference though between these teams is literally a couple games in game differential. That's it. So again, convincing victories, feeling really good at the top. The boys look absolutely fantastic, really composed, spacing's there. The big thing I will say, some hesitancy, a little bit of awkwardness and overlap, which is to be expected when you're playing with a new player. So I think overall, you know, it was a little bit spooky at one point, but then when we get into game 5, a bit more commitment to the play, a little bit more aggression, controlling the pace, so on and so forth, and they close it out. So good stuff from Jobless. Happy to see it from the boys. Again, doing everything they can to control their fate, make a top 6, get into the money. Again, I don't think people realize this is a team that is purely only surviving off of payment from results. They don't have an organization. They aren't being paid salaries. The only way they earn money is by winning tournaments or competing and placing. So congrats to the guys. It's a good look. And a 3-0 to start. They'll be back tomorrow. 3 more matches. Let me see who they play tomorrow for you all. Let me look at the schedule. Tomorrow they will play 100%. They will play Oxygen and Endpoint. So tomorrow's going to be a spicy one. 100%, who is sitting in 7th right now at 1-2. Oxygen, who is 2-1, who is in 5th place. And then Endpoint, who is in 4th place. So all 2-1 teams tomorrow, except for 100%. 100% is 1-2. So hopefully the guys can continue and continue to dominate. That's the goal. But that's tomorrow, but we're not done yet for today. Chat, we are going to take a quick break. We'll be back in roughly 2.5 hours. In about 2.5 hours, we will have the NA portion. We'll have Pirates on a Boat. Pirates on a Boat, the former Moist roster, will be going at it. What are our matches? If I'll tweet them out. Check out the socials. Check out the Twitter. That's the best place to stay up to date on all things of what's going on. I'll be tweeting on matches when we go live, all that kind of stuff. Or if you want an easy way, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe on YouTube, turn on notifications, makes it real easy. But chat, we're done for the day. Temporarily, we're done with EU. We'll be back in a couple hours for NA. We will see you all then. If you guys enjoy the broadcast, hit the follows. If you enjoy the casting, all that kind of stuff, support me on the socials, and we will see you then. Much love, everybody. See you in a bit. Unhurt, thank you for the prime sub. Appreciate you using it here instead of elsewhere.
T-Mobile has home internet on America.